Couldn't fling 2 ice in the drink though. Nah, I'm playing. All right, Shalom. This is the I.S.U.P.K. in the UK under Commanding General Yohanna. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know, I mean, 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. That's 394 Lodge Road, B18 Birmingham 5PW. Make sure you come down to class, man. We have classes every Wednesday. It's like a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 9. 7 to 9, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And the Sabbath service also on Saturday from 10 to 11. Make sure you're forward, man. That's flat. We got that's 394 Lodge Road. That's 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Also, make sure you watch Commanding General Yohanna's radio show. That's The Grill. That's today, Monday, 2 a.m. till 4 a.m. I know it's hard to stay up because it is late. It's a long channel, but make sure you stay awake and watch that. If you're unable to stay awake, watch it the following day, man. That's The Grill. And type in Commanding General Yohanna on blogtalk.radio. Also on Tuesday, we have the Brotherhood class. That's 12 midnight till 2. We have the law class, which is 7 to 9 in the UK and 12 to 2 in America time. We have scripture breakdown class. Make sure you log into that class. The mandatory class, all officers, all troopers to go to that class, 7 to 9 in the UK every Thursday. Friday, we have the last one called Dash, which means the Holy Tongue. We teach that also at the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I mean? At I.S.U.P.K, we ain't no church, man, but you bang a tambourine. Here you actually come and learn, man. You come and learn history. You come and learn the language that the Bible was written in. You come and learn geography. You learn it all, man. In the Christian church, all you do is bang a tambourine. Go ask a Christian, where is Nazareth? Christians talk about Jesus, the son of, Jesus of Nazareth. And tell them, yo, where is Nazareth? They don't know. You know why? Because they're too busy singing while you're in the I.S.U.P.K learning, man. You come in the I.S.U.P.K, you're going to know what language the Bible was written in before it was written in English. You're going to know how to speak it. You're going to be trained and ready to confound everybody, man. Give me a scripture, man. I'll give you a tongue in a mouth that no one can confound, man. That's what we give the I.S.U.P.K. With a mouth and wisdom.
No one can gainsay.
Luke
21:15.
It's the book of Luke 21:15, man. The I.S.U.P.K. Well, Christ about to bring Shalom to brother Trooper Magawa. Just to let you know, it's Shalom, SHALAM. Right? Ain't no O in there. There's no vowels in Hebrew, man. You know what I mean? It's the fake Jew. He made it Shalom or Sholam or whatever. The I.S.U.P.K. You know what I mean? Thanks to the Most High. It's Shalom, you know what I mean? No vowels. There's no vowels in the Hebrew. No E sounds. You can't. There's no Yehoshua. There's no Yerushalayim. You know what I mean? None of that. Give me that, yeah, Luke.
Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth.
And this is what Christ said to disciples, man. Christ had 12 disciples. That was a disciple, a student. These men were students, man. And like any good teacher, what's a teacher's job? Whether you're a math teacher, an English teacher, what is your job, man? What is your duty to do to your students? Anyone know?
To make sure that they learn well.
Your job is to make sure that one day they can take your place. Your job is to teach them so that one day they can be teachers, man. If you're a father and you got a son, you're not raising a boy, man. You're raising a man. Your job is to raise a man. If you've ever seen the kung fu movies, when they're like, you're like young, man, you probably don't know what kung fu movies, but growing up in the 90s, I was raised on kung fu movies, man. You know what I mean? There's a thing. You probably these were a thing on the weekend called Fight Night, man. And we used to watch kung fu movies like crazy, man. This is way before DVD players and all them things there, man. And they used to have a master or sensei, and he used to teach a student, man. And how does it always work? The master dies, and then that student becomes the master and avenges him. And that's how it's supposed to work, man. Your teacher ain't gonna be here forever, man. One day he's gonna die. And he needs a man to raise in his stead, man. And that's a teacher's job. A teacher to raise a man to take his place when he's gone. I'm an officer right now, man. I'm raising troopers that they can be officers. And the captain's raising me so I can be a captain and take his place. And when I'm a general, I'm gonna raise another man so that he can be a general. And that's how it goes, man. Even with a father and a son, a father's raising his son to be a man, because one day he's gonna have children, and he's gonna need to know how to raise them children, how to run a household, how to be responsible. And Christ is doing the same thing for his disciples here, teaching them so that one day they can be apostles. And guess what? They achieved that. They became apostles. They were the 12 disciples when Christ met them. When Christ left, they became 12 apostles, man. They, you know what I mean? They raised up men like Peter, Bartholomew, you know what I mean? Wrote the book of James, wrote the book of Revelation. They weren't students no more. They became teachers, man. Keep going.
4, I will give you a mouth and wisdom.
And Christ said, Christ says he said to the two disciples, I'm gonna give you a mouth and wisdom, the wisdom of the Bible, man, knowledge. And that's what we do at the I.S.U.P.K, man. That's what we do. We don't bang a tambourine. You come to the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I mean? Fair enough. You know what I mean? If you're looking for music, this ain't the place, man. If you're looking for performing arts and, you know what I mean, people dancing around and, you know, nice time, this ain't the place, man. But we will give you wisdom. We're going to give you knowledge and wisdom on how to serve God, man, how to break this Bible down, the Lashawan Kodash, geography, you know what I mean? What's it called? Archaeology. That's what we're going to do. Because Christ did that to his disciples, man. And we do it to ours as well. Keep going.
Which all your adversaries.
And all your adversaries, the Christian church, the Muslim mosque, Egyptologists, polite, the conscious community, all your adversaries, all your enemies. Christ gave us wisdom. And we teach you wisdom in the I.S.U.P.K that anyone that hates the truth, we done,
shall not be able to gainsay.
And that's why Captain Tizayok is a, you know, is champion of the conscious community. You know what I mean? That's why Captain Tizayok is the Kemet killer, man. That's why Captain Meshach is the warlord, man. Why? Because the Most High gave him a mouth and knowledge that no one can come against, man. No one can gainsay. That's means to come against or naysay. No one can come against it. No one can crush it, man. The word unto Captain Tizayok, they got them all out, man. They got the New Covenant. They got the New Barbigan. They got the Muslim / black. They just like mix up religions, man. And no one could confound him, man. You know what I mean? Sarnetta pulled out his killer machine, man. Yo, I got him, man. I got a guy called Jabari. He was confident, man. He lost. You know what I mean? Command GEN.YAHANNA been slamming all types of religions from the 80s, man. Apart from before. I've seen it happen, man. Look at our tapes, man. I.S.U.P.K crushes Islam. I.S.U.P.K crushes Jewish. I.S.U.P.K crushes this, man. You know why? Because we got that mouth that none of our enemies can gainsay. And how do we get that mouth, man? By the men above us. The men above us taught us this Bible, man. Didn't teach us to sing and dance. Didn't teach us to bang a tambourine, but they taught us wisdom. You know, they taught us history on the Monday, man. Brotherhood on the Tuesday. The law class on the Wednesday.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Scripture breaking on the Thursday. The Lashawan Kodash on the Friday. And that's how you get that mouth that no one can gainsay, that no one can come against, man. Even the white man and his scholars and his PhDs. I've seen it happen. I've seen smart white people come to the camp. You know, that's the word. Proud as hell. Like, watch this. I'm going to crush this. We give them 2 minutes. You see them. You racist. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. You racist. I see it all the time. Pressures. Remember the other day, a white guy came. Yeah, but, you know, what about the Scottish? He thought he had me for 2 seconds, man. What happened after 2 seconds? He was gone. Why? Because Christ gave us wisdom, man. The same thing he told disciples that no one can gain. So not the Muslim, not the Christian, not the learned white man, not the scientist. You're that white scientist, man. See, according to the Bible, yeah, see, men change. See, you said the Jews are black, but science says that according to your environment, you can change complexion. And obviously, one of the officers in the U.P.K brings out, you know what I mean, the old same example we've been using from 1969. Oh, is that cool? So why are the South Africans, the white people in South Africa, why ain't they black yet? And as usual, the white man stuttering. What's the other one? Why are the Eskimos black yet? And they live in the cold. Again, you know why? Christ gave us a mouth that none of our enemies can come against, man. Like the white man, the Arab, the Pakistani, the Chinese, none of them, man. Read it one more time, the other one.
4, I will give you a mouth and wisdom which your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
And they can't come against it. You can't resist it. They can't say that's a lie. That's a lie. We show you King James is black. Got the book in front of you, man. And the bottom is captioned King James, the 6th of Scotland, 1st of England. They can't resist it. They can't say, nah, that's garbage, man. We show you in the Bible the Most High only loves Israel, man. That John 3:16, that John 3:16 has many worlds, man. And the world the Lord loves, you can't resist that, man. You know, when Christ gives us that wisdom, and you only get the wisdom at the I.S.U.P.K, man. You're not going to get it by banging a tambourine, going to church on Sunday, dancing. Fair enough, it's nice to dance, entertaining to dance and sing, but you don't get wisdom that way, man. Right. You know, man, I see Christians on speakers calling get crushed all the time, man. I see them get crushed. I see them get crushed under slavery. I see it, oh, come on, man. I can see where the Muslims are going with it. Like, here we go. About to get crushed right now. Christians always get crushed by Muslims, man. It's ridiculous. Them saying Christians are black and they come in the I.S.U.P.K, you won't get crushed no more, man. You know what I mean? But anyone that? All right, cool. Give me any questions real quick before I move to my.
No.
All right, Khan. Make sure you hit the All right, make sure you hit the link for attendance. Get your attendance up, man. A lot of brothers, you know what I mean, say, "Oh, I've done 90 days, I ain't got my name yet, man, because you ain't hit the attendance, man." You know what I mean? So make sure you hit your name for attendance. Any questions, make sure type in. Any questions on topic or off topic. So the history class, we're gonna go into the Bristol boycott in 1963. If you get that from me, there's a book called The Bristol Boycott 1963. It's by Ronald Cohen, Jesse Russell. Get that book, man. You know what I mean? Anyone know what the Bristol bus boycott was in the 60s? I don't think no one was even born them times there, but anyone's ever heard of it? What do you know from it?
Well, not like in-depth research, from like a basic research. It was about white people wouldn't let them go on a bus, so they stopped going on any buses till they got the so-called respect of white men to where they was allowed to go on the bus or vice versa.
And that's correct. So the Bristol boycott was in Bristol. It's like an hour away from Brom's. Like, you know, Bristol's one of the seaports that slavery was founded on in England. There's 3 major seaports in England. That was Liverpool, Bristol, and London. Them 3 places. That's where the sugar cane will come from, and the molasses, and the what else to get from it? The coffee beans and the tobacco. You know what I mean? Bristol, one of the main ones. Liverpool was the most prosperous, but Bristol was also one of them. To this day, you can go to Bristol and see the slave ports. They got a slavery museum in Bristol today that you can go to, and it shows the slave ships and so forth and so forth. So in Bristol, black people came over to England in what, the 50s, 60s. We sold a lie. We saw the advert by Enoch Power that you can come to England and there's jobs to go and the jobs to kill and change your life. So we came and we settled in places like, you know, the places that are black today that are being gentrified, that ain't so black no more. That's where we settled in. You know, with Tuxteth in Liverpool, St. Paul in Bristol, Aston Hansworth, Newtown in Birmingham, London, you know, Hackney and Brixton, Peckham and so forth. What else? Manchester, Moss Side and so forth. What other cities are they? Black people are in. Nottingham was like Radford and St. Anne, I believe it was. Leicester was what, Highfields and so forth, where what's his name? Where Mark Morrison comes from. Them sides there. I don't know why I should laugh, but them sides there, that's where black people settled. So the black people in Bristol, black people in London, they experienced racism, they experienced hard times and so forth. But they was allowed to work on the bus and the the underground. On the underground, you know, man, many black people worked on there. You know what I mean? It was a cold job, it was hard, stressful. But Bristol wasn't giving black people jobs on the bus. It's like, we ain't giving you jobs, man. So the black people in Bristol came together and did a march or a bus boycott that was inspired by Rosa Parks. You know what I mean? And it so happened that the day that the white man said, okay, you can ride on our buses, was the same day Martin Luther King did his I Have a Dream speech. So black people look up to it like, wow, that's spiritual. This is coincidence, man. But if you read that for me, the book by Ronald Cohen Jesse.
On the website blackhistorymonth.org, the Bristol bus boycott of 1963, the boycott drew national attention to racial discrimination.
So this boycott drew national attention about racial discrimination. You know what I mean? It hit the news. It went big. You know what I mean? One brother that was one brother from Trinidad that grew up in the UK. He supported it as well, so he got loads of network coverage. You know what I mean? But keep going.
Discrimination in Britain, and the campaign was supported by national politicians.
And this campaign was supported by politicians. Back then, black people had politicians. We ain't got them today. You know what I mean? The white man rules over us completely. But back then, we had politicians. And our politicians backed our cause, man. You know what I mean? It's shocking. Our politicians never back our cause. But in this time, they backed us, man. So this class is going through the history of certain topics in England. Because, you know, they call this Great Britain and make it like Britain's history is great. And it ain't so great for black people, man. You know what I mean? It's not so great. The things we went through in England, it was rough, man. It's hard. It's hard for black men. You know what I mean? 4 black men living in one house. You couldn't rent a house, had to rent a flat. You know what I mean? Many things, Brixton riots, Tuxteth riots, Hansworth riots. You know what I mean? And the bus boycott is one of them also, man. You know what I mean? We're going to get there as well. A lot of black people living in Bristol today, but Bristol known for having what? One of the best carnivals. And black people living there today don't even know this, man. If you're from Bristol, you know what I mean? Think about this, man, before you go lay down with a white woman. Think about this before you go join your enemy. Think about this class for a second, man, before you forget about the past. And yeah, man, it's in the past, and go, link up with your white friends and forget about black oppression, man. Think about this, man. It's happening in your city. You know what I mean? Probably to your grandparents, man.
Right.
Go on, keep reading.
Politicians with interventions made by church groups.
Oh, that's the problem, man. That's the problem. Intervention by church groups. Black man, when you're trying to get something done, the last thing you need to get involved is church, man.
Right.
If you're a black man and you want moves to happen, you want military moves to happen, force change to happen, you can't get church involved, man. You know why? Because the church will try to pray on it. They try to leave it in God's hands, man. When that's not the way, man. For too long, black men been praying and singing and marching and dancing, and that's not the way, man. Black men, you got to take action, man. The so-called Jewish man, he took action. The Indian man took action, man. But we want to pray on it and march on it and, leave it in God's hands, man. Come on, keep going.
And the High Commissioner for Trinidad and Tobago, the British bus boycott of 1963 arose from the refusal of the Bristol Omnibus Company to employ black or Asian. So
think, black man, in 1963, they wouldn't employ black people to work on their buses, man. They wouldn't employ black people to work on their buses. Can you believe that? And this time, England was in a crisis. England needed workers, but they did not want you, black man. They're like, nah, man, we ain't having him on our bus. So think, if you're from Bristol, man, you know what I mean? Next time Bristol Carnival's popping and you want to wind down some white girl, think about this, man. They would employ you on their buses. They thought you were too disgusting to work for their bosses, man. They did not want to employ you, even though they needed your help, man. They needed your labor. They still wouldn't employ you, man. Keep going.
In the city of Bristol, England.
And Bristol City, southwest of England, man. Like an hour from Brum. You know what I mean? You have like what they call it, farmer accent, or like a pirate kind of accent, man. You know what I mean? Keep going.
All right. In common with other British cities, there was a widespread racial discrimination.
So you're saying just like other cities, just like London, just like Birmingham, all these cities had racial discrimination. You know what I mean? Birmingham will tell you, man, about the Teddy boys. Londoners will tell you, Teddy boys, racial discrimination. So you're saying just like all the other cities, that there was racial discrimination, racial tension. It was nothing new. Didn't matter what city you come from, these things were normal to black people. Keep going.
In housing and in employment.
And in housing and employment, man, they didn't want to employ us. The housing was terrible. A black man was renting a room for the same price a white man would rent a whole house for. That's a fact. Get that from a book called The Windrush, man. Get that book. And next time you see if your grandparents still alive, ask them, they'll tell you, man. Keep going.
At the time, against Holland, led by youth worker or Epson and the West Indian Development Council, the boycott of the company's buses by the Bristolians lasted for all months. Months.
The boycott lasted 4 months. So black people went playing back then, man. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with that. These brothers weren't in the truth. They didn't know what to do. But what we had was brotherhood at this time, man. With the best brotherhood we knew at that time.
That's right.
And these brothers stuck together, man. They said, you know what? We're gonna walk to work, man. You want to let us on the bus? Okay, we ain't gonna use no bus. And this boycott lasted 4 months, and the white man had to give in, man. At one time, we had some sort of brotherhood, man. Today, you know what happens? Black people put it on World Star. You see a black woman getting mugged, the black man's on his phone like, oh, she got beat up, man. At least one time, we had a bit of brotherhood, man. Slap kisses. It's like black men lost that fire now. Now, once upon a time, black men wasn't allowed to go to a white club. That's a fact. Look at anyone in the 60s nowadays or born in the 60s, man. A black man was not allowed to go to a white man's nightclub. So what did black people do? We started something called a pushing, man, a shubbing. You know what I mean? Had our own, it was using the cellar. We flipped the settees up. We had our own parties, man. And you know what? Them parties were good too, man. Them parties were ram, man. You know what I mean? I heard you was online just to get to the toilet for half an hour, man. And guess who came running along to our parties? White people did, man. When black men, when we are separate, when we are divided, the Lord is with us, man. We are weak when we're integrated. When we're separate, we are strong, man. That's a fact. In America, we're the own. You know, in America, Black Wall Street, We had our own hospitals, our own doctors. We had the first black woman in America was the first black millionaire woman in America was a black woman, man. The first female millionaire in America was a black woman. Because when we're divided, when we mean divided, I mean divided from the other nations, not divided as a nation. We are strong, man. In England, we couldn't have white businesses with our own businesses, and them businesses flourish, man. Black bakers, you know what I mean? Black everything, man. Black people was like, especially women. Black women was like #1 in nursing in the NHS, man. Every nurse was black at the time, man. But what happened? The white man said, "Well, you can come join us now." He said, "Our boss," and we go, forget our bosses, and we come join yours, man. Oh, you know what? You know what? So it's cool now. It's cool. We've been a misunderstanding. We're racist. We're not racist no more. And come to our shops now. We're like, yeah, all right, cool. You go to your shops. And one time we had our own pubs, man. We could go to white man's pub, so we had our own pub. And let me tell you something about black man's pub, man. Let me tell you something about black. Anyone been to a yardie pub before? A black man's pub is nothing like a white man's pub. There ain't no man playing darts and a guy watching the game. Yo, this pub's like a club, man. We be getting down in them clubs, in them pubs, man. There's the old story in London. I don't know if it's true. Someone who's old enough, let me know, man. I heard a shubin in London that was popping so bad the roof caved in, man. Everyone was squashing there. So I swear, anyone, it's Sister Hadassah's online or something, man. You know what I mean? Let me know if it's true, man. I heard the roof caved in, man. That's how much black people was getting it down, man. Keep your little discotheque, man. And guess what? We didn't need no disco lights and no disco ball. All we needed was what? Switch the bulb off. We needed a dark room, 2 speakers. We're our best, man. And we're better that way when we are separate from the other nation. Give me that Leviticus 20:26 real quick.
Leviticus 20:26. And ye shall be holy unto me.
And the Lord saying to us, blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, you shall be holy unto me. Holy means separate, man. The Lord don't want you joining with everybody. The word holy just means separate. That's all it means. I'm a Christian, make out that holy means, the mystical mist and fog and superstition. All it means is holy. The Lord want black people to be holy, man. We went wrong. The white man said, don't come to our clubs. And he was right, man. That's what the Lord wanted. The Lord wanted us to be separate. Where we went wrong is we begged him. No, man. We want to be equal to you, man. Nah, the Lord wanted you separate, black man. The Indian man is separate, man. The Indian man's in England around white people. Does he go to church on Sunday? No. Sends his kids to the mosque. Does he eat any food? No. He eats halal KFC, halal Nando's, man, and he prospers. He prospers. They give him halal KFC. You can believe that KFC, which is a multi-million-dollar pound or dollar industry all over the world, global, respects this man and go, you know what? Just for you, I'm gonna make this menu halal, man. Don't want to do it for you, black man. You ask them for jerk chicken on the menu, I wouldn't ask him. It won't happen. And you know why? Because they're divided from the white man, and they're strong that way, man. The Chinese man got a part in every city you name it, called Chinatown, where he employs his own people, man. You ask for Jamaica Town, where you can employ your own people. To say, come on, you're like, come on, Daryl, that don't sound a bit racist. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Mr. Singh's over there employing all his people, man, with dogs in the freezer and so forth. You know what I mean? But the Lord intended for black people to be separate, man. That's what we need. And when we're separate, we're strong. Look at this boss boycott, man. There's only 320,000 black people in Bristol. And we got the white man's attention. The white man go, yo, we gotta lift the ban on this, man. These black people ain't gonna use our boss, man. And we're the minority, and we crippled him to here to listen to us. We're gonna get there anyway. But the Lord intended for black men to be separate, man. That's what we need to do. Have our own women, man. Our own language, our own. We did it before, and it was great, man. I remember when Handsworth was black, man. Black shops. There used to be a shop outside there. I was young in times. You remember it? It's outside Lazar's, man. Used to be Kane leaned up against the wall. You remember? Yeah. By Lazar's, man. You'll see that again, man. Why? Because we want to be like everybody else. We want to join. Like, okay, we'll go to your shop. And now no black men don't even think about owning the shop, owning the business. You know what I mean? But keep going.
For I, the Lord, am holy.
And the Lord said, I want you to be separate, black man. The same way I'm separate. The Lord's separate, man. Look at the history of all these other gods, these fake gods, man. They're idols. They're rocks. What else are they? You got to bow down to them. You got to sacrifice your kids to them. The Lord like them. It's different from them. Our Lord, they got a temple. The Lord saying, listen, what temple can you build me, man? I made the heaven and the earth. Our Lord ain't no idol. He ain't no lucky charm that you put in your pocket. Lord saying, the same way I'm different. I want you to be different too, man. Keep going.
And have severed you from other
And the Lord cut us off from other people. Sever means to cut off, man. You sever something, it means to cut it off. The old general called Septimius Severus, man. His name meant to cut 7 ways. You know what I mean? The Lord cut us off from other people. We're not meant to join them. We're not meant to be one with them. And when we're divided, we are strong. That's why they need us. How do you think Egypt was powerful, man? Because black people built Egypt. The day we stepped out of Egypt, what happened? Where's Egypt now? Them same black people that had gold, them same dark-skinned people that had gold around their neck that whipped our back. Now they got mud all over them, man. Dust on them, plate in their lip. Nobody. Once upon a time, them same Africans had us in slavery, man. Had gold around their neck, chains around their neck, golden chariots, living life, man. And the day we stuck together and said, you know what, let's leave them alone, man. Let's leave their gods. Let's leave their land. Where are they now? In mud huts, man. In dust, man. Plate around their lip, naked, man. Cutting themselves there. Nobody. Where's the riches now? Because we left them. And black man, you got to leave the white man too, man. And if you leave the white man, one day you'll be looking at him like, this is him. Keep going.
That ye should be mine.
That's what the Lord wants. The Lord wants you to be his, man. You to be his. Don't want you to be the white man's. We beg the white man. We didn't say we're not using your boss because we're going to have our own boss. We said we're not going to use your boss until you hear us, man. And that's begging, man. All right, these brothers didn't know the truth, but that's begging. The Lord don't want you to beg, man. But I mean, you got a right to be treated like a human being. You are human, remember. And if right, that if a man don't like you don't like him back, man. It's right. It's normal that you don't love your enemies, man. It's normal that you hate a man that hates you back, man. But thanks to Christianity, black men ain't got common sense no more. We fight against common sense. We fight against something that's normal. A man smacks us, so we let him smack us again. A man treats us wrong, we let him treat us wrong again. A man rapes and robs and treats us bad and sends us back to Jamaica and calls us coon and this and thugs. And we say, well, not all of them. Because Christianity is a drug, man. It's a disease, man. It's witchcraft. They got our people fighting against common sense, man. It's like, go back to the thing. That's all right. It's like,
it's heavy. That's why the way how we are now is because of what we've been taught that we and anything. That's why people record fights of black people getting beaten by another race and like not think, well, hang on, she's black like me, like because that whole thing's gone now because of we're all one, we're all the same.
Like what the brother said, you might have heard it because the mic's by me. He said back in the days we stuck together because we both were black. Like you're black, I'm black. Come, let's do this. And nowadays everyone's an individual, man. He said it's true. Like you'll see a black woman getting beat up by Romanian or something. And as far as you're concerned, it's none of your business. You pull out your phone, you video it. That's how it's supposed to be, man. No one else does that, man. No one else does that. I dare you, man. I dare you to fight an Indian woman or something on the street. And I guarantee a truckload of Indians are going to rush you, man. They're going to listen. They ain't going to listen to the story. They're going to rush you, man. Terrell Lewis, man. Terrell Lewis is famous for one thing called hood workout. And he's doing good for himself, man. He thought, yeah, man, you know what I mean? See, all you can see, black people moan too much, man. All you got to do is focus, man. You get there, man. See, you're too busy moaning and blaming the white man. See, I don't go through black people's problems because, see, I focus on mine. You know what I mean? You're there moaning and using this black card. I just focus on mine and I'm popping, man. That's what you really thought, man. Until one day a black woman, a white woman, a drunk one, mind you, said that he molested her on a train, man. And this man he was in Coventry going back to London and he didn't make it on time. They pulled him off the train. This woman was drunk, mind you. Anyone would come and go, nah, she's drunk, man. You can't listen to her. But because she's white, they stuck to their own. She's drunk and everything, but she's my sister, so this nigga got to be wrong. And Mr. Terrell Lewis, you know, who you got to focus, man. Stop blaming the white man for your problems. See, I was like you one time. I said, you know, there was see, I focused and I started a thing called Black Workout, man. And my life changed ever since, man. See, you guys want niggas in the streets. I've changed my life, man. I'm different from that, man. You're blaming the white man for your problems. And guess what? This man suffered like a regular black man in the ends, man. Michael Jackson thought the same thing. See, because what is you black man? You know what I mean? I'm a singer, a dancer. I don't go for black people problems, man. And Michael Jackson died a black man's death. Just black people died on the park bench of a drug overdose. And Michael Jackson died the exact same way, man. You know why? Because we're in this together, man. We can't get out of this. Jamelia thought the same thing. Jamelia's like, yeah, man, I'm aspiring artist from Brum and I'm doing good. I'm a loose woman, man. How long did that last, man? Jamelia made a comment about fat woman. She got sacked tomorrow, man. Jamelia was hear about Jamelia on the train. This is a rich woman on the train. That she didn't got skanked no train. She didn't got to lie about no bus ticket, man. And they was like, excuse me, Miss Black woman. They didn't even know who she was. Yeah, I want to see a ticket, man. Or she's like, 1 second, man. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we'll see a ticket. And she's experienced the same thing that regular black people go through, man. She thought she was better than the people. Nah, you're in this together, man. And that's why as black people, we got to sit together. We can't see it as, oh, that's his problem. You know what I mean? I'm going to record this. Tomorrow that will be your mum getting beat up, man. And the law's ironic. He'll make sure it's your mum getting beat up. You know what I mean? It's like this other one.
I'll say that's heavy. Like a lot of rich Israelites, they think that way. Like, see, you're just angry at the world, but the white man don't owe you nothing, and he does. Like,
you know what disgusts me about these people? It disgusts me. I love my people, but what hurts me about these rich black people? 2 minutes ago, nah, man, you black man, you gotta pull your finger out, man. You're blaming the white people for your problems. And guess who they come running to you when times are hard? You, the black community. Michael Jackson invited only white people to Neverland's Ranch. Only white people to Neverland's Ranch, man. What about them black people in the Bronx and Brooklyn that's never left the ghetto, man? You know what I mean? Hard times, drug. You think they don't want to go to Neverland's Ranch? They don't want to tie them off and rest back and feel good. Didn't invite them, only white people, man. And them same white people that he loved so much turned on him. I said that he molested them, man. And guess who came running back to? Guess who supported him for all the hard times? Guess who's the only people today, to this day, man, rib to this day? You know, we had an argument about it last night, man. Said Michael didn't do it, man. And guess who supported him? Us. We always got your back, man. And you abuse us. Terrell Lewis, black people was enraged. Me and my sister work on the same slavery, man. She was pissed like, crap, you seen this? Like, what's up, man? This little white bitch telling you know, that woman I get angry, saying that he molested her, and she assaulted him. She pushed his hat off his head. We support you, man. When you throw us away, when you say that you're not one of us, when you think you're better than us, we support you, man. We got your back, man. Who else do we support? We supported Tyson. We supported O.J. Simpson, man. When O.J. Simpson was lying down with a white woman at night time, man. When O.J. Simpson didn't like his own people, man. Who supported him when the white man turned his back on him? We did, man. You know what I mean? So again, that's what sickens me about these celebrities, man. We got your back. Who else did it? Tyson thought it was nice when the rape shot happened. Black people knew he raped him. Like, no, R. Kelly, man. Black people still believe R. Kelly didn't do it, man. Still like kisses. God. Mayweather's next, man. Mayweather's, I'm not boycotting, black people. You think, you know what I mean? Nah, man, it's not none of my. I'm an individual in this, man. We'll see. We'll see, man. Who else? John Barnes. We'll see, man. You know what I mean? John Barnes talking about, nah, Liam Nielsen, he ain't racist. He's a good man. We'll see, man. You'll see. One day your white man gonna call rape. The whole world gonna believe it. And guess you're gonna come running to the black community. And us black people being so merciful, we're gonna accept you back, man. We're gonna accept you back. It always happens, man. Who else did it? Come on, this goes on and on and on, man. Who else did it, man? Everyone does it. You know what I mean? So again, that's what annoys me with these celebrities. Just 1 second. So okay, I beg you just or you can leave it in the car if you don't want to go for it. You can leave it in the car if you don't want to go for it. If you don't, all right, cool. Shalom, sis. Sucker, when you ready, yeah?
Where we at?
Slacky says, you remember if it's true, there must be a shubbing back in London and the roof caved in. Is that correct or? Yeah. See, told you. You know what I mean? We did that, man. When we're separate and we can't go to white man clubs, we make our own clubs, man. And they're the best clubs in the world, man.
And there was flats down in Belgravia. And then we keep a shubbing again for one in high rise. And so many other people that come into the lift and they got on cages.
There you go, man. See, it's first-hand experience, man. Sister said it. You know what I mean? It's like the other one.
And it lasted for all months until the company backed down.
They actually respect us, man, and go, you know what? These black people ain't playing, man. And today we've lost that respect, man. Even back then, I don't believe in marching and voting and begging the white man, but these brothers had some sort of integrity, man. So we're not using your bosses, man. You don't like black people. You don't want black people working for you. You know what? If you don't like black people, then you don't want us. Not only don't you want us working for you, you don't want us taking it. But that's how I see it. I lie. If you don't want me working for you, then you must not want me on your bus tour. You must not want black money. You know what I mean? You must have want black money. So you know what? Go run your bus by yourself, man. That's how we fought at one time. And today, thanks to Christianity, we destroyed, man. Thanks to oppression, we destroyed, man. We individuals. Floyd Mayweather saying that he's still gonna buy Gucci when there's so much designers he can wear, man. If he wants to look fly, fair enough. He can look fly, man. He can look good and stush and whatever, and put on any suit, man. So much different designers out there, but he must put on Gucci. That's your problem. I don't know about the blackface, you know, this in black people, but I don't care, man. And we didn't have that mentality, what, 6 years ago? We didn't have that, man. Keep going.
The I.S.U.P.K drew national attention to racial discrimination in Britain, and the campaign was supported by national politicians, with interventions being made by church groups and the High Commissioner for Trinidad and Tobago.
Keep going. Keep that ready.
The Bristol bus boycott was considered by some to have been influential in the passing of the Race Relations Act of 1965.
Keep going.
Which made racial discrimination on the awful in public places.
All right, what chapter you at? All right, keep going, keep going.
And the Race Relations Act of 1968, which extended the provisions to employment and housing.
All right, give me background.
Right. The background I.S.U.P.K in the early 1960s had an estimated 3,000 residents of West Indian origin.
So in Bristol, 3,000 residents. I mean, remember, with a minority, so we had 3,000. Not much as like, you know, certain cities, but 3,000 in that city. Keep going.
Some who had served in the British military.
And some of these men fought in the military. Some of these men got their fingers blown off or almost didn't come home to their wives and family. Fought in your military, fought for you, man. We fought so that you can have a bus company. Where was you fighting? While you was running a bus company making money, we was fighting so you can run a bus company. When you was collecting change, being a bus conductor, we was fighting so you can have that job, man. And I can't get a little job. I can't get some pennies. So the white man's the devil, man. Keep reading.
In World War II, and some who had immigrated to Britain more recently. So some
fought in World War II and some migrated recently at this time. Keep going.
A large number lived in the area around City Road in St. Paul.
And that's a black area to this day, St. Paul. That's where they keep the carnival in Bristol, St. Paul. You know, you got different areas in different cities. But St. Paul in Bristol is a black area to this day. Keep going.
They offered discrimination.
And these brothers suffer discrimination, man, getting called gollywog, you know. The usual gollywog, what do you call black back then? Wog, gollywog, jig, monkey, whatever. Keep going.
Discrimination in housing and in employment, and some encountered violence.
Some encountered violence. You know what I mean? Some black people get rushed. I think they call it nigger bashing. Like teenage boys will go around the street looking for a man coming from work and beat him up. You know what I mean? Teddy boys. For anyone that don't know, Teddy boys like a man dressed like what? Like Nick Jagger. It's called Teddy boys. Had the spiky hair, just like a punk rocker. And they were known for like beating up black people. Obviously, they used to rush them 10-1. Obviously, you know, white man can't fight a black man 1-on-1. Keep going.
From the Eddie boy gangs of white British youth.
There you go. Teddy boy gangs are white British youth. You don't see them today. They kind of faded out. Nowadays, you got your skinheads, your NFs, and your BMPs or whatnot. But one time in the 60s, there's certain called the Teddy boy gangs, which black men was to watch out for. You know what I mean? They were roaming streets in gangs, looking for a black man coming from work or old black man coming from the bar or whatnot. Keep going.
This community set up their own churches and associations.
So again, being segregated, we had to build our own churches, our own associations. Keep going.
Including the West Indian Association.
And look, black men, we were better off back then than we are today. It upsets me when black people say, yeah, I come a long way, you know. No, we haven't, man. We've gone backwards. At least back then, we had our own association, man. We had people in politics that spoke on our behalf. We ain't got that today. We ain't got that no more. Back then we had it, and why? Because we were forced to have it, man. We were on our own, we stand on our own 2 feet. Now we go, you know what? We let the white man take care of that, man. Nah, I don't need anyone to speak for me. Let the white man take care of that. I don't need no shops. I'll just go to the white man shops, man. Yeah, I don't even need schools and everything and lawyers. I let the white man take care of that, man. We've gone lazy, man. One time we had our own. Keep going.
Which began to act as a representative body.
And we're the representatives, men that we could go to, men in politics, man, that could fight for us. And that's how this whole boycott started. But what we had the leaders at that time, but we ain't got no more, man. The white man's our leader. He speaks for us. You wanna crush knife crime in the black community? Who do you go to? Your white man, your Sadiq Khans, your Javid Ali, and you know what I mean, or your white people. We didn't. At one point, we will have our own leaders, and we will go to them, and they'll solve it for us, man. Keep going.
One of their almost grievances was the Oliver operated by the Bristol Omnibus Company.
So the Bristol Omnibus Company has something called the colour bar. Like if you're barred from going, you know, your mum said you're barred from watching TV. They had a colour bar. They would not employ black people, and they called it the colour bar. Keep going.
Which had been a nationalized company owned by the British government.
And the British government, the government that you love so much, the British government had a colour bar that black man, you couldn't work on their bosses. The British government had that, man. And you love this government so much, and Kois are British, and David Lammy wants to be in the House of Parliament, when the same government had a colour bar on black people working their bosses, black people that kept this country safe. Black people are the reason why English people ain't speaking German today, man. Why England weren't overruled by the Nazis, man. And these white people, these people in this government don't want to give you a job, man. Don't want to give you pennies, man. They fight you on what's it called, CSA and government funding, man. You don't, if you miss your appointment, they sanction you. When CSA is what, like 200 a fortnight, man. It's 10 pence out of every taxpayer's wage, and they fight black people on it, man. Fight black people on it. Meanwhile, give Polish people accommodation in hotels, man. Give Polish people vouchers so that they can eat and go to Aldi and do shopping. Next time you go to Aldi, while you're pushing the shopping cart and your shopping cart's high, like £100 shopping, next to you is an immigrant with a shopping cart higher than yours, man. And guess how much his is? His is free of charge. The government giving vouchers. Don't tell him lying either, man. Don't tell him lying. Then after that, now he takes that shopping cart home to his house, which is paying rent free for, man. Also, while you're struggling, while you die for this country, he done nothing for this country, man. Nothing for this country. There's no history between England and Poland, England and Romania, but there's history with England and you, black man. With England and Jamaica, with England and you picking cotton, with England bringing you on slave ships. So much history between you and England. And black man, England don't love you, man. England won't even give you a job, man. Meanwhile, the Polish man comes over here. And guess who got the jobs today? On the bosses? The Eastern Europeans, man. Is there a colour bar for them? Do the white man fight them for jobs? No, they get it, man. Keep going, another one.
50th and operated through the transport holding company, although there was a reported labor shortage.
A what?
A reported labor shortage.
Oh, what does that mean? He goes, so there's a labor shortage. Labor means work. There was a labor shortage. There was no work on the bosses, man. They needed employment. They needed workers, man. And they still didn't hire you, black man. The white man's the devil, man. So like I had to say it twice today, man. I'm gonna see what time I can get it out today. There was a labor shortage on the bosses. They needed workers. Someone had to work these bosses, man. And they rather suffer, man, and pull through than employ you, black man. They don't want your black face on their bosses driving there. They don't want your black face driving their bosses. They're like, nah, we can't have that. We rather just ride out the shortage, man. It's a rough shortage, but we're gonna ride through. I can't have no black man working on my bosses, man. Keep going.
Black prospective employees were refused work as bus crews.
And black man, you wasn't allowed on the bus, man. You weren't allowed to be a bus driver anymore than that.
Yeah. Although they were employed in a lower paid position in workshops and canteens.
Now, if anyone's a bus driver, you see a boss, so you just think, oh, it's a bus driver. Behind the scenes, there's loads of parts, loads of different parts that go to being a bus driver. I've tried it before. In the base, at the bus station, there's mechanics, there's people that work in the canteens with the bus man, you know, eats food and stuff. So saying black man can work in the canteen, but he ain't driving these buses. We don't want him driving on our city with his black face. Now ain't gonna happen, man. We didn't want them working. I got a video to show you as well, man, about the boss boycott, man. And they're going around asking, it's in the 60s, they're going around asking white people, what do you think about black people and the boss? And these white people was cheeky as shit, man. I almost went crazy. Almost lost some money. One of them goes, yeah, man, the black man's ignorant. He goes, yeah, we got some white ignorant people too. He goes, yeah, I can handle those. so like I can stomach those. These black people, oh God, we gotta play later, but keep going. I was offended. I had to laugh because if I laugh, I'll break my computer, man. So I thought, let me just laugh it off.
The Bristol Evening Post and the Western Daily Press both ran series on the Oliver, which was blamed by company management on the transport and general
all right, give me the boycott.
All right, the boycott. 4 young West Indian men, Roy Hackett, Owen Henry, Audrey Evans, and Prince Brown, formed an action group. So
these 4 men formed a group that, you know what I mean, they started this boycott, got people on it, you know, pushed flyers around, made everyone aware of it. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Later to be called the West Indian Development Council.
Again, and black people used to think different at one time. I mean, they weren't in the truth. They didn't know about Christ was black. They didn't know how to defeat the white man. But we had something that we ain't got no more, man. We had a sense of brotherhood, man. And we ain't got that today. Floyd Mayweather, damn sure don't have it, man.
That's right.
What's his name? John Barnes, he definitely don't have it, man. Definitely don't have it. What's his name? Terrell Lewis. The white man didn't know anything about the situation, but Terrell Lewis had to come off that bus, man. Had to come off. He was like, nah, I'm concerned. You assaulted. The white woman said you assaulted her. You assaulted her, man. Even though the camera showed her assaulting him. But in 2019, what's John Barnes saying? Well, I went there. I didn't see it happen. But no one knows the context. Because we don't have brotherhood, man. But the white man, don't matter what happens. The white man's backing his people to the end, man. That's right. Watch a documentary about Emmett Till, man. Try don't cry. And they killed a black man by the name of Emmett Till, man. His mom said they shot him in the face. Mom said she looked through one side of his face and the dark hole. And the other side, you can see brightness, light on the other side of his face. And the jury knew that these men were guilty. And they said, nah, they're innocent, man. You know why? Because they stuck together, even through wickedness, man. And in 2019, black men can't stick together, man. We can't even not wear Gucci, man. It's just clothing. So much different clothing to wear. If you must wear name brand, there's so much brands, man. So much different brands you can wear, but we can't even do that, man. At one time, we had brotherhood, and we started a group, man. And we got the white man to respect us, man. The white man said, yo, these black men, they're killing my pockets, man. You know what I mean? My sales on the bus are going down. If we continue this, we won't have no bus company to run. There will be no bus company. The white man relies on your bus fare to buy more petrol for the buses. Relies on your bus fare so he can pay his rent, man. Relies on your bus fare so he can make more buses, so he can maintain the buses, so he can pay the mechanics, pay the canteen workers. And we see now we're keeping our pound to ourselves. You know, I'll walk, I'll catch taxi. I'll give a brother a lift to work or whatever. I do what I got to do, man. And this white man felt it, man. He goes, you know, even though he hated us, he goes, you know, we got to let man's boss. But this is hurting us, man. And today, we don't have to even beg no more. He knows that he can outright disrespect us, so we'll come running to him like any good slave master, man. Keep going.
They were unhappy with the lack of progress in fighting discrimination by the West Indian associations. Owen Henry had met Paul Stephenson.
So there's a man called Paul Stephenson, I believe he was a Hamite, you know what I mean? But he worked with the West Indians at this time, and they started this group. Keep going.
Whose father was from West Africa.
There you go. Keep going.
And who had been to college.
So this man was from London, and he read it. Watch documentaries. This man went to London. He's well spoken. So they use this man to set up an interview. So on the phone, they'll hear this man well spoken. Go, yeah, man, come for an interview, man. You know what I mean? He's like a good guy. Keep going.
The group decided that they articulate Stephenson.
There you go. Articulate, well spoken, learn, went to uni. So they use him to make a phone call and to arrange an appointment for an interview to drive the buses. Keep going.
Would be their spokesman. Stephenson set up a test case to prove the Oliver existed.
So the white man saying, nah, there ain't no color bar, man. It's in your head. So this white man said, okay, let's put it to the test, man. Let's sort something out. It's like it is. Calm.
He said he didn't sign his code for black people to wear it. If you want black people to wear clothes,
Calm.
he only used, said he only used Naomi Campbell to mother's clothes because she makes clothes with food. When he made a statement years ago that he want black people to wear his clothes, all the Jamaicans went out and bought his clothes. And so proof of point to say they've got money.
And that's problem.
You know what happened? He sold his clothes when I before then. Coming up with a fashion brand himself very well until Jamaicans made it sold.
And it's true because it's like the more the white man diss us, the more we love him. We say you don't like me. I ain't wearing your clothes. I'm never gonna wear your clothes again. I got something called integrity. But we beg him, no, please like us, man. What's wrong? No, we're gonna do a campaign until you apologize. We don't want your apology, man. You keep your clothes. We make your clothes look good anyway. Your clothes won't sell if it weren't for black people. But we beg him. It would surprise me. I remember there's an old Jamaican film called Third World Cup, but it's like the 90s, and everybody was wearing Tommy Hilfiger, man. Everybody's wearing it. They had the boxers, had you know Jamaican man walk with the shirt off for the mesh marina, and all the boxers was Tommy Hilfiger. But to this day, Tommy Hilfiger is known for saying the best boxers. People have Tommy Hilfiger boxers, so it won't surprise me. It's like the other one.
By arranging an interview with the bus company for Guy Bailey.
Okay, so one of the guys in the group called Guy Bailey. So Stephenson said he phoned them and said, I got an interview. My name's Guy Bailey, but really Guy Bailey is his second-hand man. So we'll link up on Monday, we talk, blah, blah, blah. Keep going.
A young warehouse man and boys brigade officer.
Keep going.
When Stephenson told the company that Bailey was West Indian, the interview was cancelled.
There you go. So when he told him that, when they found out it was black, the interview was cancelled. And the man's old today, man. He's old in the wheelchair. And I watched the interview today. He got interviewed as a year old. And he said, what happened? He went to the interview and he said, my name's Bailey. And the woman goes, she went to the back and said, boss, Bailey's here, but guess what? He's black. And they cancelled the interview there and then. They thought it was a white man. So that's how we found out that the colour bar did exist. You know what I mean? So English history ain't all great. They want to talk about Churchill. They want to talk about, Henry the Eighth and all this stuff. English history ain't great for black people, man. It's like it is.
Even in Switzerland today, they ask me my sexuality, and it says, prefer not to say. Ask me my religion, it says, prefer not to say. They came to my nationality.
And there you go. And it's true. If race didn't matter, why did they all say, what's your nationality? What's your race and ethnicity? If it don't matter, if you're all British and you know what I mean, we're trying to lift this. So you're telling me a man can go in the toilet with a woman. I went to the hospital the other day, man, and they got the what's it called? The emblem of a woman and trousers saying this is a gender neutral toilet. So why ain't it? So these things don't matter. No, gender don't matter. You can be whatever you want to be. But when it comes to my race, whoa, no, that matters. Make up your mind, man. 1 minute I can wear a dress. 1 minute your son can come to school with a dress. It's fine. All these things don't matter no more. We're all one. But when it comes to nationality, no one says it don't matter, man. Don't worry. You're black, white, Chinese. Come and work for us, man. That's still on them application forms, man. Still there. Still got to tick that box. But when it comes to a man being called he, everyone got to change their pronoun game up. The man the other day, you call me a he, you call me ma'am. Nah, this is not on, man. And they can take you to court and win. When it comes to nationality, it matters, man. The nationality does matter. The white man telling you something, even in today where things don't matter no more, a man can call himself a she, can call himself Brenda. Big tough man talking about, yeah, man, it's Brenda, you know. You know what I mean? But when it comes to your nationality, they let you know it matters, man. We want to know your nationality before you can work here. Keep going.
Yeah, inspired by the refusal of Rosa Parks to give up her seat on the bus in Alabama and the ensuing Montgomery bus boycott in the United States in 1955, the activists decided on a bus boycott.
So these brothers was inspired by what Rosa Parks did, what the brothers did in America by boycotting the buses, and they did the same thing. Give me background real quick. No, support so I can support. I'm gonna show you something about our people, man. It's ridiculous. It's my read the support that we had.
All right, support students from Bristol University, how they protest march to the bus Asian.
So even students from universities, they chimed in as well, man. They were like, "Oh, it's a black problem, man. I ain't doing this. I'm trying to get my education, man. Keep going."
And the local headquarters of the TGWU on the 1st of May, which attracted heckling from bus crews.
There you go. So brothers were protesting and bus crews were heckling. Like, can you imagine white people? Shut up. You know what I mean? You know, the bus crew, the bus drivers, the white men were heckling us. You know, when people say, you're not getting our jobs. Just coming out country 2 minutes ago. You know, God knows what they were saying. Keep going.
As they passed through the city centre, according to the local press, local MP Tony Benn contacted then Labour opposition leader Harold Wilson, who spoke out against the Oliver at an anti-apartheid movement rally in London on the 2nd of May.
All right, give me the second paragraph. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something that ain't changed amongst black people. Watch this. This is Floyd Mayweather all over, yeah? Read that for me.
Tony Benn, Fena Brockway, and former cricketer Larry Constantine.
So Larry Constantine was a famous cricketer at that time. I think he was from Trinidad. He come from Trinidad and lived in England, and the famous cricketer, and he supported this man. So you know what, I'm supporting this man. You know what I mean? No, even if it costs my job and whatnot, I'm gonna support this. Keep going.
Also condemned the bus company,
and it cost him his job, man. This man condemned this color bar man. Said, "Nah, man, I don't like this man," and he supported the So what is it? He condemned it or supported it?
Condemned it.
He condemned the bus company, so he supported the boycott, man, and he lost his job for that, man. You know what I mean? That a brother that had some brotherhood, man, and didn't care what it took, what it cost, but stuck with his brothers, man. Keep going.
Constantine was then Irving as High Commissioner for Trinidad and Tobago.
There you go. And this brother from Trinidad, and he came here, the famous cricketer, man, and he stood on the back of his brothers, man. Stood on the back of his brothers and supported the cause, man. And this brother had a high position, and like what Moses done, man. You know what I mean? Said, you know what? I'd rather live on the bottom with my brothers than be up there and separated from my brothers, man. Keep going.
Constantine wrote letters to the bus company and Effinson and spoke out against the Oliver
Keep going.
to reporters when he attended the cricket match between the West Indies and Gloucestershire
Keep going. Watch
at
this.
the county ground, which took place on the 4th to the 11th of May.
Go on, watch this. Look at this. Look at our people always been this way. I'm showing the Bible. We've always been this way, man. You know what I mean? You got some black people that's comfortable and just don't want, you know what I mean, want to be under the white man and don't want no problems, man. Keep going. Selfish, the Bible calls it. Selfish. And black man, you got to be selfless, man. This brother, he was selfless. He didn't care about himself. He didn't care that it would lose him his high-ranking job, man. But a lot of black people like Mayweather are selfish. Like you know, I ain't losing my job. I'm gonna lose all the millions I got for some black people that want a job. You know what I mean? I've got mine. You know what I mean? I had to work hard for mine, man. You know what I say? Pull your finger out. I had to pull my finger out, man. You got to find another way. That's selfish, man. And a lot of our people's like that way. Keep going.
The West Indies team refused to publicly support the boycott.
There you go, man. Look at that, man. The West Indies team said, we're not going to support this boycott, man. You know what I mean? I got my job. You know what I mean? We bowling back and field and look at LBW, man. We got our money. Don't know about you lot. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to support this boycott. Cost me my job. Nah, man. I got kids. These are West Indian team. So I can imagine how they said it. Me. Nah, man. I'm keeping my job. Nah, sir. Could imagine them too, you know. Not my job, man. So I must lose my come on. Nah, man. I'm sorry. I ain't going to support this. The West Indian cricket team said that they're not going to support this, man. And find out why. We keep going.
Saying that sports and politics did not mix.
And say, listen, man, I'm a sportsman. I don't know nothing about that, man. You know what I mean? Boy, I don't know. I'm not going to comment. the Q's never comment, when they ask like Jay-Z, so what do you think about police killing black men? I leave it to the police and the press, because nothing. Like, you don't have an opinion. No one's saying you must condemn anybody, but what's your opinion? I leave that to the police. I'm just entertaining them, man. Like, so what's your opinion, man? And that's always been that way, man. Give me Judges 15 and 5, man, real quick. Let me show you. The same thing happened to Samson as well, man. You know what I mean?
Book of Judges 15 and 5.
Go on, give me something 4.
Judges 50 and 4. And Samson went and caught 300 oxes.
So the Most High raised up Samson against the Philistines, man, against Africans, man, nasty Africans. You know what I mean? All of them, man. I don't want whatever African you are, man, Kenya, Niger, whatever. The Philistines are one of them. And the Most High raised up Samson to fight against them, man. And these men came against Samson. You know what I mean? They must have manipulated his wife to tell him the riddle. Give you a story in his spare time. So because Samson's pissed now, Samson got foxes. You know what I mean? Foxes come out at nighttime. So this must be a nighttime. Imagine when you're sleeping in your bed, you're fast asleep. You'll grab a fox, you'll light his tail on fire and let him run through your city. So this fox on fire, so he's running crazy in your city. So imagine it's late at nighttime, you're walking and a fox running around you crazy, attacking people on fire. You're thinking, confused? That's what Samson did. And it pissed the Philistines off, man. This is what you call a terrorist. This is a terrorist attack back then. Nowadays, a man what car bomb or something, or bomb attacking your city. Back then, this is what you call a terrorist attack. Your city is under attack, man, by foxes and so forth on fire. Keep going.
And took firebrands and turned tail to ale and put a firebrand in the midst between two ales.
It set there. Samson got loads of foxes. That was 50 foxes. And set their tails on fire, man. Had them running through the city, man. If you live in a tent back then, your tent's gonna go up in flames. One of these foxes run through your cane fields. Cane is wood, man. That cane's going up in flames. Run through your cotton fields, going up in flames. Going through your corn, going up in flames, man. Go to your house. All that's going up in flames. Samson did that, man. So they're pissed. Keep going.
Verse 5. And when he had set the brands of I.S.U.P.K, he let them go into the standing corn.
There you go. Like what I said earlier. Wait to corn? That's a man's money right there, man. Imagine a cornfield. Like corn grows taller than you. Imagine you got a football field like here of corn. There's money you can make out of that. You cut that down, you sell it abroad, sell it to your people. That's a business right there, man. Like you know what I mean? That's a man's business. You got nowadays people shouldn't start their own like nightclub and shop and everything. Back then, if you want your own business, all you need is some land, some fertile land, and you got a business sorted, man. You know what I mean? You'll be the one selling to Sainsbury's and Tesco. Your corn be going all over the globe, man. People come to you to ship your corn off, and Samson burnt all that shit up, man. There goes your kid's college degree, money. There goes your mortgage money. You know what I mean? There goes your new Ferrari that you had your eye on. Samson has burned it up, man. Keep going.
And burned up both the shops and also the standing corn.
And the corn? Keep going.
With the vineyards.
And the vineyards, man. The vineyards and olives. If you're a man that sells grapes, that's gone. You can't sell grapes to Asda no more. You can't sell wine. You know, people take grapes for whatever purpose it is. Your job is to sell the grapes, and then from there they do what they want with it. Alive. So you sell the grapes. One man will buy the grapes for you for his wine company. One man will buy the grapes for his grape company. One man will buy the grapes for his vinegar company and so forth, man. And you lost out on all that money, all that opportunity. You can't sell it no more. Samson crippled the economy, man. Ruined everything, man. Keep going.
Then the Philistines said, "Who have done this?"
And the Philistines said, "Who's this, man? What happened? Our businesses are destroyed. Our land is destroyed. There's fire, foxes, confusion all throughout our neighborhood. Who's responsible for this, man? What's going on?" Keep going.
And they answered, "Samson, the son-in-law of the Timnite."
There you go. The Timnite. That's what Canaanite is that. Timnite is like a Canaanite, some sort of African. Samson was son-in-law of him. He married his daughter, which made him his son-in-law. We shouldn't have, man. You don't marry no African, man. I know Afro beats is popping. I know, Burna Boy makes some good hits, and I know Burna Boy makes some hits. And Skepta, Skepta is one of the best MCs of all time. Who else? Lethal B made power. I'll get you, man. But you can't marry no African, man. You can't be no son-in-law or no Timnite, man. You know what I mean? Keep going. I know what's her name? Miss Fabulous said that she only goes for African men. I hear you, but God said you can't have him. Despite all that, you can't have him, man. So like, yeah, I'm sorry. I sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you know what I mean? If you like dark skin, man, you gotta go for this dark skin Judite, dark skin Benjamite. That's me. You know what I mean? You gotta pick someone else, man. So like, yeah, keep going.
Because he had taken his wife and given her to his companion, and the Philistines came up and burnt her and her father with fire.
So first of all, the Philistines got pissed. What? So burnt Philemon's wife, burnt her dad with fire, killed them. Keep going.
Verse 7. And Samson said unto them, though ye have done this, yet will I be avenged of you, and after that I will cease.
Keep going.
And he smote them hip and thigh with a great water.
Everyone knows Solomon was a warrior, man. Solomon was with the spirit of the Lord come Solomon. He killed niggas, man. And Solomon killed thousands of the Philistines, man. Thousands of them. So now they're sitting back like, bro, what we gonna do? We started some shit that we can't finish, man. You're the ones there. What's that movie, man? Like, it's like you rub somebody or cause someone harm, you realize, yo, I don't want to smoke, man. It's more bad than I thought, man. That's what they did. They messed with Samson. Now Samson's vexed, killing the Philistines, burning the land on fire. And think, yo, we can't deal with this, man. What are we gonna do, man? Give me verse 9.
Verse 9. Then the Philistines went up and pitched in Judah and spread themselves in
Lehi. So the Philistines pitched up in Judah. To pitch means like set up tent. That's what people do. Like when people are encamping around the town, they'll set up tent there. You know, it's like today. Let's say we're in class today, and the white man pitches outside this class. You got SWAT van there, riot van there. You know what I mean? Bomb squad, come and get. That's what they did. The Philistines went right. We're gonna run up in Judah right now. Keep going.
Verse 10. And the men of Judah said, why are ye come up against us?
So the men of Judah said, yo, what's this about, man? How come you come to raid us? You know what I mean? They sent messages. The message will come back. You know what I mean? Why you come to, you know, raid us, man? Why you wanted to come to our city and cause harm, man? Do us death. Keep going.
And they answered, to bind Samson are we come up.
So they said we come to get Samson, man. We want Samson. Keep going.
To do with him as he had done to us.
And they want to do unto him as he done to us. What Samson done to them? Kill them, man. Keep going.
Then 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock of Etam, and they said to Samson.
So remember, so they go, listen, go get Samson, man. You know what I mean? Now, when a man comes to your house and says, listen, go get your son, I want to kill him. You're like, you're not getting my son. You know why? They have brotherhood, man. When America went to get Saddam Hussein, what did Iraq say? We're not giving you Saddam Hussein. When they wanted to walk in Iraq and they wanted Bin Laden, they say, not coming here, man. And what did Bush say? Okay, then we're going to declare war. They have brotherhood, man. What did our brothers do? Go take him, man. You know, we wouldn't want no problems. Go take him, man. Keep going. And when the brothers got Samson, listen to what they said to Samson. Read.
Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us?
And that's what our people say, man. These cricketers, don't you know that the white man pays our checks? Come on, man, Samson. Don't you know the Philistines rule over us? Listen, I'm a cricketer, man. I'm trying to pay cricket, man. The white man pays my check, man. He pays my wage, man. Don't you know this? The white man, he scouted me. He saw me batting and go, you know what? I need him to play for West Indies, man. You know, do you not know that these men rule over us? Floyd Mayweather saying, don't you know the white man? I box. The white man pays for my gym time. He's the reason why I'm rich, man. The white man, he rules over us, man. These nations rule over us, man. They make us rich, man. Keep going.
What is this that thou hast done unto us?
That's what they're saying? Come on, man. You want to boycott? I'm trying to make this money, man. You're it's ruining my shit, man. What's going on, man? Just go back to sleep, man. Okay, just don't work on the boss, man. Just forget about it, man. I'm trying to make this money. What is it you're doing to us? I'm trying to be comfortable, live under the white man, and there's you starting trouble, man. I just want to be Floyd Mayweather, box, make my money, and you black people talking about us outrageous, racist. I just want to wear Gucci. They rule over us. They treat us. They treat us good shot, man. Stop talking about Black Lives Matter, man. Stop talking about, you know, Gucci's racist, Versace racist, because you're making me look bad. I want to wear this shit, man. You're making me look bad, man. And that's our leaders, man. The people that rule over us have always been queens, man. Your cricketers from the 60s, your boxers today, your Kanye West have always been queens, man. And like I said before, who did they run to when times go bad? They run back to you, man. Let's talk after Kanye West, man. He's coming right back to you, black man. When Kanye West got on stage and insulted Taylor Swift, who backed his case, man? Black people did. Even though it was wrong, like, so I don't care. I'll back his case, like, so. They're like, this is an outrage. That's it. You can't do that, man. Like, I don't give a damn. And now he's got a MAGA hat on, make America great again. We make him look bad, man. The white man pays our wage. Shut up, man. Let Trump rule. You keep talking about this black thing that's drawing attention to me, man. I was on a blend in. Sit down with the white man and live nice, man. And you keep drawing attention to this, man. And that's our leaders, man. And they've always been that way. Give me one in Maccabees as well, man. Since I slack as this. Oh, because she really. I'll tell you what happened was Samson said, okay, I'll go with them. He went, they bound him. Samson bust them chains and killed all them heathens, man. I'm lying. Samson he said, cool. I'll go with you. He didn't want no trouble. He didn't want to hurt his brothers. And Samson went there. You know, let's read it, man. You know what I mean? This is glorious, man.
And he said unto them, as they did unto me, so have I done unto them.
And that's what Samson said. Samson said, what's wrong? They harm me, I harm them. And that's all black people want to do. Black people saying, listen, he insulted us, man. Gucci made what's it called, a black face mask. I ain't buying this shit, man. That's all Samson wants to do. He wants revenge, man. Like every black man wants revenge and payback, man. But the leaders, they don't want that, man. They want you to take that embarrassment, to take them insults, and to keep moving forward. Just put your head down, be a good Negro, man, so I can get paid. And Samson ain't having it. Samson's like, nah, man, they made a blackface jacket, man. I'm gonna boycott them. These brothers like, what? They ain't employing black people? I'm gonna boycott them. That's what Samson was doing. And like black leaders don't like that, man. They want to shut up and get on with it, man. Keep going.
Verse 12. And they said unto him, we are come down to bind thee.
And there you go, these cues, man. Come down to bind thee. Same thing with Jamaica. Who remembers Jamaica with Christopher Coke did us? The white man went right in Jamaica, took him from us, man. No one put up a fight. You know what I mean? Christopher Coke was a criminal, man. He was a criminal. He was, man. He was a criminal. But he also housed people, man. He also built up communities, man. He also gave people money, and it didn't matter. When the white man came, the white man walked right in Jamaica and took him from us, man. There was no fight. Just like these men here, the Jamaican government, man, that's been oppressed for how much years by the white man. So yeah, we're going to cooperate, man. And Jamaican government, I remember it was doppy season, man. And I remember seeing a pyramid of black bodies just rotting. What our police did, what black police did to black people. The British man didn't do it. Our police did it. Why? We want to kiss the white man's ass, man. We're like, yeah. All right, white man. Okay, because Christopher, you're the bad guy, man. He's starting trouble, so we're going to go get him for you. And they didn't say, no, go get him yourself. They didn't say, no, but you're not stepping foot in our country. He's our problem. We'll deal with him. They murdered thousands of Jamaicans. Like, I think the question first. God, there you go. But guess who killed all the black people? We did. Just like here, we're willing to kill our own brother because we want to live good, man. We're in debt to America. We don't want no bad. We don't want no smoke. So Samson, you gotta be gone. Christopher Cole, we gotta get you, man. Salakia says. Carl, you got burned up like what? Yeah. In the 80s, man? 80s?
Yeah, they killed him and there was no investigation or nothing.
Come on, burnt alive in prison. Clear their murder, man. What they do is, you get gas. I watched it in a movie. They get like, liquid gas, petrol, oil or something. You get the hatch in prison. Like you get the hatch that the police put your food through. They'll squirt the gas through the hatch, light a match, shut it, bang. You're gonna die in that cell. That's what the prisoners do, you know what I mean? But that's a what's it called? Conspiracy. He's here or there, but keep going, another one.
And they said unto him, we are come to bind thee.
Sam's like, what's up, man? Like, Sam's, I'm sorry, man, you gotta go. Same thing they said to Duddus. Sorry, Sam's like, come on, man, I'm a dog and thing, but yo, come on, man, you're causing problems, man. The white man come to get you. Same thing here. I know you got, a good cause, man, here, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, cool. They go, yeah, man, respect, but y'all got this money, man. You know what I mean? The white man blessed me with a nice cricket job. I don't want to jeopardize that, man. I don't want to be like Constantine. Y'all got bills to pay, man. Keep going.
That we may deliver thee into the hands of the Philistines.
And give the brother up, man. Give your brother up to the enemy, man. Gave him up like, here, take him. Because, you know what I mean? My wife's in bed right now, and my kids going to school tomorrow, and my life's nice and comfortable. I don't want to jeopardize that, man. This nice one, just live under pressure. Every time the white man comes with a nigger or makes a black face t-shirt, put my head down, I just get on with it, man. And Samson, you couldn't talk problems. So I don't know who tell you to go take up the, you know what I mean? Here they go on. I don't know who tell you to take up the Indian woman and mess with these heathens. I don't know who tell you that. You're on your own. That's all people think, man. It's a shame, man. Everyone's selfish, not selfless. We keep going.
And Samson said unto them, swear unto me that ye will not fall upon yourselves.
So some people go, listen, I don't mind. I'll go there. Some say, G, and I was like, man, I don't fight for nobody. But it's promise something that you won't kill me yourself. I don't want to die by the hands of a black man. Swear unto me, tell me that you yourself ain't going to kill me. Keep going.
And they spake unto him, saying, no, but we will bind thee fast.
They're saying, we're not going to kill you, man. We're gonna bind you. Bind means like, back keeps one bound. We're going to, lock you up. We give it to them. Fast means tight, like, fasten your seatbelt. Keep going.
And deliver thee in their hand. And
we're going to give it to them, just like Christopher Coke, man. Black people, I don't know what's wrong with us, man. We got to get together, man. But we're going to get there, man. That's what the I.S.U.P.K is here for, man.
That's right.
We teach certain called integrity, man. Brothers here in the school would die for each other, man. Die for. I've been in camps where brothers had hard times, man. Crowd is going crazy upside down, man. We're willing to die for each other, man. No one didn't run off. No one didn't say, guys, why you come mess with the white people for? Man, leave them alone, man. They're only trying to celebrate Christmas. You come by it now, man. We're ready to die with each other, man. That's what we need. These people that rule over us shouldn't be ruling over us, man. They got no backbone, man. They're scared to lose pennies, man. Keep going.
But only we will not kill thee.
So they promised him, so okay, we'll give you over to them, but we ain't gonna kill you, man. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of thing. Keep going.
And they bound him with cords.
And they bound him with cord, wrapped him up, tied him up. This is before handcuffs, mind you, so keep going.
And brought him up from the rock.
And they brought him from the rock, brought him down to the Philistine, put him in custody, keep going.
And when he came to Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him. So when he's coming towards him, shouting against him, like, yeah, we got him, man. Come here, man. Yo, you're dead now. Watch it, shouting towards him and so forth. Keep going. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him.
And there you go, man. For all the people that think that Samson's strength was in his hair, where did his strength come from here? There's the Spirit of the Lord, man. His strength was in the Most High. Samson lost his strength because he went against the Most High. It had nothing to do with his hair, man. His hair was a vow. He cut his hair and the Spirit left him. Why? Because he wasn't supposed to cut his hair. The hair wasn't the power. It wasn't magical locks that glue in the dark. He cut his hair and his hair was a part of the agreement. So really, he disobeyed the Most High. And the Moses said, don't drink this oil. The Moses said, I must drink this oil. And if I drink this oil, I'll get strength. And I don't drink the oil. Is it the oil not giving me strength? Ain't no magic oil. It's me not listening to the Most High, which is not giving me the strength. That was the problem. You know what I mean? So he cut his hair, and for that reason, he did lose his strength. But the strength wasn't in his hair, it was in the Most High. We're reading it here. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him. This is what made him strong. So as they came, they got him now in custody, like, right, yo, we're going to whip him. We're going to do some things, brother, As that thought came in the head, the Spirit of the Most High came in, the fire come upon him. Keep going.
And the cords that were upon his arms became as flax. And it
came as flax. Flax is something that can break easy. It's like flax is what you make linen from. It's a plant. You ever see a thin plant of wheat, something thin like that? Them same strong cords came as flax, broke on him easily. Keep going.
That was burnt with iron.
And imagine flax burnt with fire. It's brutal, man. You light it. Them. It's like flax is so thin, you can light it, and before you let go of the lighter, it's already burnt by your finger. It's very thin. Keep going.
And his bands loose from off his hands.
Keep going.
And he found a new jawbone of an ass.
And as he was fighting, like, black people getting down. He's been in a fight before, man. You're getting down. You pick up a chair, bag. As he's fighting, he finds an ass. Remember, it's the desert, so this ass probably dead. Skeleton was there. GEN.YAHANNA got a jawbone of an ass, man. And she asked him one day, and on the jawbone of an ass, he purposely got one. There's a hook on there, there's a sharp part on there. Sharp. So when Samson's swinging this, he's cutting niggas' face open, and not only busting the head, it's heavy like a hammer, and the sharp part on the jawbone, man. You know what I mean? Anyone go online or whatever and get one. You know what I mean? Go and surely get a jawbone back somewhere, man. If you get a horn, you can get one. So he's swinging and cutting people open and everything. Like, he's going in. He ain't playing. This ain't no Christian book, man. He didn't pray his way out of this. He started killing people, man. Keep going.
A jawbone of an ass, and he put up forth his hand and took it and slew a 1,000 men.
And he killed 1,000 men. How much? You know what I mean? Nowadays, you're lucky if you can take on 2, man. You know what I mean? I seen it happen. I seen a man beat 2 men. I thought, right, wasn't that still? But how often is that, man? This man killed 1,000. The ones that, you're fighting and you reach, usually if you're Jamaican, it's usually you fighting and you reach for the Heineken buckle, the Guinness buckle. This man reached for the jawbone, it's like, yo, beat them, man. know what I mean? It was the Stone. Is it Stone or the Heineken? Is the Heineken or is it the Guinness? It's a Barco, man. Now use the Heineken, man. Use the Heineken, but yo, the Heineken Barco. This brother got the jawbone, man. He went playing. But Jack, give me the one in I think it's first back is one. About since we left the Heathen, we had nothing but trouble, man. Sucks that big number one the thing now. So get here. It's in one somewhere.
First Maccabees 1 and 11.
Come.
First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days, when they're out of Israel, wicked men.
There you go, wicked men. Just like the men that we read about earlier, man. Wicked men that don't want to fight for our cause. Wicked men that want to give up and just be under the white man. In those days, in time of Judas Maccabee, we made the same thing, man. Wicked men, keep going.
Who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. And
these men persuaded many, and they said, let us go make a covenant with the heathen, agreement with the heathen, man. Let us be cricketers, man. Let us get paid, man. Let's not fight. Let's not be individuals. Let's fight, man. And they persuaded many. These men were cricketers, man. Everyone, back in the day, everyone wanted to be a cricketer. Before you had rap stars and DJs and break dancers and what kids want to be today? Rappers and whatnot, man. Everybody wants to be a cricketer, man. I never liked cricket, but back in the day, to be a cricket, Brian Lara and all the ones there was, you know what I mean? These men were cricketers, man. Everyone wanted to be like them. Before, now people want to be like Floyd Mayweather. Back then, people wanted to be cricketers, and these cricketers persuaded many. And what did they persuade many to say?
And it said, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
And these men said, let us make a covenant with the heathen, man. Let's back the heathen, man. Let's make an agreement with them. Let's don't fight them. Don't boycott them. Make a covenant with them, man. Make an agreement with them. I'm not going to speak against anything because I'm a cricketer. And that's a safe answer to you. That's a safe answer, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's your opinion on this? You don't want to, you know it's wrong, but you don't want to piss your master off. But a man answers your question, so it's rude not to answer the question. So that's the safe thing to say is, well, you know, politics ain't really my thing. I'll just play ball, you know. these black leaders are something else, man. You know them safe answers. You know when you're scared. But I don't say it's wrong, but you know, like our people are good at giving safe answers, man. Keep going.
That are round about us, for since we departed from them.
I said, since we departed from the heathen, since we left the white man, what happened?
We have had much sorrow.
I said, since we left the white man, we have much sorrow, man. So I remember when I wasn't playing cricket, I was poor, man. I remember when I didn't have these jobs when I was poor, man. Come on, let's just make a covenant with them. Because last time when we left them, when we departed from them, we had much sorrow, man. I wasn't making this kind of money. I wasn't boxing and making 20 mil. I didn't have all them cars parked outside, man. Let's join them. Because when we leave, we have sorrow, man. That's the problem. Everyone's selfish, man. Everyone's selfish and out for themselves. That's the problem, man. Type in the Bristol boss boycott. I'll show you the rank white man talking about how you don't like black people, man. Go on YouTube. I'll show you the video. Type in Bristol boss boycott. Let's see if we can find it here real quick. Any questions? I feel like question line as well, you know. Just give me a minute. I'll get to you. Not the one. So, what's the question real quick while I find this? The question on I feel on the Facebook.
Yes, so like you said, may I have a breakdown on Ecclesiasticus 1 and 25.
All right, no problem. All right, give me. You got the Bristol boss boycott, yeah?
I got it.
What search did you got?
Got Jamaican Bristol fight against racism.
Look for the Roy Hackett one. I'll give you 229 on the timestamp. Yeah, it's cool. No, we'll get this. We'll get your question in a second. So it's all right. Just want to play this video real quick. The accent is a bit is hella it's hella southern, man. So it is a bit piratish. You have to bear with me, alright. The second guy I don't understand myself. Anyone understands, let me know. Yo, some next kind of sure. Huh? Oh yeah. That Gloucester kind of Gloucester Swindon. Where else the other one? Where's Gloucester? Shows like Gloucester, Swindon, Bath, Bristol, all them kind of cities. But you play that for me, play that one.
By the city, and while some had sympathy for their cause, others were.
Pause. So the guy goes, "Wow, somebody provided sympathy for the cause, others didn't." And listen to what this white man said. Look what it says. Yeah, he says, pause again. So he goes, "A lot of them black people just ignorant. This is about the boss boycotting thing. That's white. What do you think about this, man?" He said, "I don't want the man a boss." He goes, "Why? Because a lot of them are just ignorant." He's like, "But there's a lot of white ignorant people too." Well, I could put it with them. That's the white man there, man. That's the white man. But what the black people say though, not all of them are bad. What's he saying? He's saying my ignorant people I'm cool with, but black ignorant people I can't. But whenever you say to black people, white people are bad and the devil, what did they say? Some black bad people too. Is he saying that? He's saying I can put up with mine. He's saying my ignorant people I can put up with, my murderers I can put up with, my kids I can put up with. Them ones I don't like. A black man don't say the same thing. He goes, but the black murderers too. He don't say you're right, you know. Our murder is something else. We'll deal with that, but you know, separate. He said I could put with my ignorant people, but the black ignorant people I can't deal with, man. The white man's the devil. So I can put it back in 2 seconds again.
Well, I think the majority were just ignorant. But there are a lot of white ignorant people too, aren't there? So we put up with that. First, how could you say it's working out? I reckon it'd be enough work for the white to do wrong, that black. Faced with such opposition.
So you can drop that now. The last guy, I didn't understand what you said. It sounded like Captain Cook to me. I couldn't catch that, man. You know what I mean? What does it say? Ecclesiastes what's like here?
1 and 25.
All right, grab that for me. I'll see if I can answer it. The sister got a question. Ecclesiastes 1 and 25.
Ecclesiasticus 1 and 25. The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination unto a sinner.
So again, read it one more time. We got a pocket if I can borrow real quick. Is it one of them Ecclesiastes ones that split in half? The chat split in half by colon. It usually is. Ecclesiastes. Oh no, Ecclesiastes what 1 and
25.
Right, read it again.
Ecclesiasticus 1 and 25. The parables of knowledge are in the edges of wisdom.
So the parables is when it's split in half. So it's split in half. So basically, with Ecclesiastes, you always see it's one verse split in half. Like you give it the opposite side. You know what I mean? Like you say loved it good, but hate evil. It's like it will say one parable and then flip it to the opposite. So saying the parables of knowledge are treasures of wisdom. So to understand the Bible is a parable is something that easily understood. To understand the Bible. The parables in the Bible, the dark sayings, the John 3:16, the treasure, man. Treasure is something that's hidden, that not many people get the treasure. When a man finds that the Jews are black, these things are special, man. A man don't find that the Jews are black and go smoke weed. Find out the Jews are black and then go have sex with a black woman and throw away. The treasure he keeps to him. And the parable of this is, Christ spoke about it. Christ said this word like a man that finds a treasure and goes out and spends that treasure to find more treasure. That's what this Bible is, man. That's what this Bible is. This Bible is treasure. When you find the Jews are black, the laws you got to keep. It's treasure of wisdom, man. Something that not many people get, man. Something that could change your life. Treasure is something that people die for, that people save. Look at Mayweather. He's saving his treasure. He didn't want to give people his treasure. He's buying loads of cars. He ain't telling nobody. Look at the cricketers. They didn't want to lose their treasure. They're like, nah, I'm keeping my treasure, man. I ain't giving mine away. I love mines. You know what I mean? This cause is a good cause, but now I ain't lose mine. Treasure is a thing that people love and cherish, and that's the Bible, man. When you get this understanding, it's a treasure. Look how much PhDs and scholars that can't understand this Bible, and you as a black man with no PhD, they didn't finish secondary school, man, can understand the Bible, man. Understand John 3:16, the Jews are black, things that many scholars could never imagine to do it, man. And the Lord give you that. These things should be a treasure unto you, black man. The law, statute, and commandments are treasure, man. How to live your life, man. So for these things are a treasure to a man that keeps the commandments. But what's the flip side?
But the ugliness is an abomination unto a certain.
So the certain man that hears his Bible and it's a treasure to him, he loves it, man. And the certain man that hears his Bible and is like, I don't want to hear that shit, man. This godliness, this goodness, the godliness, the treasure, it's an abomination to him. He's like, move that for me, man. I don't want to hear that, man. Look, man, I'm trying to have sex with all these whores, man. You're telling me about, I can't. You're telling me about once I find a woman, I got to be with her forever. Nah, man, I'm trying to hit him quick, man. I'm trying to bash and dash, man. This godliness is an abomination to him. Abomination is something disgusting. Like, move from him, man, with that. I want to hear that, man. I'm trying to do a line of coke and you're telling me I can't. I'm trying to have sex with a man and you're telling me it's an abomination. Godliness is an abomination to a sinner, man. To one man, godliness is good to him, it's a treasure unto him. He likes it, man. He listens to it, change his life. To another man, it's an abomination to him. I don't want to hear that, man. Nah, move with that, man. I'm trying to smoke this cigarette, man. I'm stressed. You're telling me I gotta, what's it called? I gotta love my temple. Nah, man, I don't want to hear that, man. I'm looking to sleep with this man's wife. Yo, she looks tick, good, man. She'll like him anyway. They always arguing, man. You're telling me I can't do that. Nah, man. Nah, move with that, man. It's such an abomination unto them. They won't even call you no more. They won't even be friends with you no more, man. You know what I mean? That's what the Bible means by don't want to be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Not saying you can't see them. Not saying you can't say hello to them. Not saying you can't even chill with them. But don't be unequally yoked, man. To be yoked, when you have a yoke oxen, a yoke is like it's a machine between two ox, and you get two ox that's about the same weight, and they plow. Now, if one ox is bigger than the other, they'll be unevenly yoked. One will be pulling the other one everywhere. That's what I mean by don't be unequally yoked by unbelievers, man. You can see them. You can see your grandma, you know, you celebrate Christmas or so forth, say hi and bye, but don't be unequally yoked. Don't have her dragging you into Christmas and you can't drag her into the Passover. Don't have her saying, come on, man, Christmas, you eat some turkey, man. You know what I mean? Come for your granny, man. Don't have her pulling you your way. Don't be unequally yoked. Be equally yoked with them. You know, be both equal. She don't come to your holidays, you don't go to hers. She don't like your religion, you don't like hers. She ain't never coming in this class, you ain't going to her church, man. Hi and bye, right, nanny, good situation, boom, boom, boom. But don't let it be pulling you into yours, man. That's what the Bible's saying here. When you try to pull a man to your way, it'll buck against it, man. It's abomination to him, disgusting to him. You won't even call your phone again, man. Go try it tomorrow, man. Call your friend that you do smoke weed with. You know what I'm gonna say to you? Yeah, tomorrow I got class, you know, it starts at certain. No, don't think that was is this somewhere in it? The phone was locked off, man. You know what I mean? Why? Because godliness is an abomination unto him. Any more on that? All right, cool. Give me Ecclesiasticus 40 and 28.
Ecclesiasticus 40 and 28. My son, lead not a beggar's life.
And black man, you marching and voting and come on, man. These brothers in the right spirit, man. They was in the right spirit, man. We taught the white man a lesson, man. We took our pounds away from him, made him show us some respect, man. But where did we go wrong, other one? We didn't say, you know what, forget your bosses. We're gonna build our own bosses, man. We begged him, please employ us, please hire us. All that money we saved, man, from not using his boss. We couldn't start with one boss. That boss turned to 2 and 3. We lived a beggar's life, man. The Bible said, don't lead a beggar's life, man. We didn't say, you know what, F your bosses, man. We said, please employ us. All right, if you don't employ us, I'm going to make you love me. I'm not going to, you know, use your bosses until you employ me. That's what we did, man. That's a beggar, man. Where's the integrity in that, man? Come on, man. Slack the other one.
And like, it's sad because us as black people, we're the best at everything that we do. Even now in the white man's jobs, who are the hardest workers? We are. White people are always phoning sick, always whinging. We do all the hard work, so why do it for them when we can do it for ourselves? So,
and we were halfway there, man. Halfway there, 4 months. Black people said, I ain't catching no boss, man. No, I mean, brothers stuck together, man. That was good, man. I ain't seen that. That's like a portion of the kingdom of heaven for me. I even heard of it, black people sticking together. Unheard of, man. Which one of you used to go to beauty queens nowadays? Man, I'm joking. Oh, put me in the spot. But black people stick together one time, and we don't do it no more, man. It's a shame, man. We're begging nowadays. Read the rest of the article for me, please. I don't want.
So Well, it was still there.
Go on, keep going.
4, it is better to die than to beg.
And the Bible says better to die than to beg, man. You know what I mean? Black people got that spirit. We got that spirit, man. Black people say, I'd rather die before I beg my penny. But guess what? We got it in the wrong way. When it comes to the white man, we beg him. When it comes to apologizing, nah, man, I'm dead before I beg him another money. No, I'm dead, man. It's like it's
how we have what we don't know that we're having. There's a beauty queen up in Kingston, and a black woman went in and called the shop owner, mixing the weeds with cheap one. And they shut down.
That's good stuff, man. Yo, but nowadays, I gotta say something, forgot, man. What else did black people do one time, man? Oh, man. I can't remember. I slipped my mind and say something, man. No, but anyway, yeah. Our people were stubborn when it comes to each other. But now I'm not gonna apologize. I seen people, good friends break up, man. Like, you can talk to him. No, I'm never. I'm gonna die before I speak to him again, man. F him, man. You know what I mean? All that's there. And we won't forgive him. When it comes to the white man, we'll beg him, man. When it comes to our own brothers, we won't beg. But, you know what I mean? That's how it is, I'm afraid. Keep going.
For the life of him that depended on another man's able is not counted for a life.
So what's that saying there? It's in the life of him that begged for another man's table is not counting for a life. What's that saying? What's that saying about these cricketers? These cricketers that didn't want to march, didn't want to boycott, didn't want to stick with their brothers, man. Saying that, yeah, they ain't living. You got all this money and you're living nice, and Floyd Mayweather got loads of cars, but why is that life with no integrity, man? There you go. Did he want to kneel? A lot of them ain't doing good anyway. So you're not even making big money, but the little that you want, you want to hold on to. And the Lord said, that's not a life, man. Like what Christ said in the New Testament, you know what I mean? What shall it if a man gain his soul? If a man gain the whole world, lose soul, you got all this. Well, you ain't got your soul, man. You ain't got what you stand for. You know what I mean? You're kissing the white man and begging him just for pennies, man. You got all these cars and riches and everything, but the life living ain't even a life, man. It's better to die. What kind of life is that? That you're begging? That's what God's saying, man. It ain't no life. You ain't living, man. You think you're living because you got a nice car and a big screen TV. You're not living, man. And that's all our people have become beggars. And the sad thing is, the beggars in our community are looked up like somebody. Who have, apart from this Bible, what black man is it that's great? None of them are, man. None of them. All we got is beggars, man. Martin Luther King was a beggar, man. Malcolm X was a beggar, man. This boycott movement is full of beggars, man. Black Lives Matter is a bunch of beggars, man. You're begging the white man, don't kill me. Saying, please don't kill me. When the Indian man singing, not gonna kill me, man. You ain't gonna touch me, man. We beg him, don't kill us, please. And what if he turns around and said no? So you're begging him, you're not gonna kill us, don't kill us. What if he turns around and goes, no, yeah? Then what then? Suck at the one.
That's it. It's heavy. So they know that if you count on someone else, that's not life, and that's like everyone that we're reading about. They're counting on the white man's money, and that's not a life that you want to live, man.
Hey, man. In fact, give me the video in Aston. There's some Indian men that got beat up by the police in Aston. Did they beg? Did they start a Black Lives Matter campaign? The Black Lives Matter campaign was so big. It went from England, it went from America to England. It was in London. It was in Birmingham. It was in Leeds. And these Indian men got beat up by the police, and they had no campaign. No campaign. There was no marching. There wasn't thousands of people. There wasn't millions of people. But guess what? They got the job done. They got the job done, and they had nothing what we had. We had all these people got involved from overseas, different cities, and black men are still being killed by the police. Meanwhile, Indian men had none of this. None. No march, no protest, no signs, no Jesse Jackson or nothing. And the policemen learned their lesson. The policemen was working on a desk the next day. They got suspended. They couldn't do no duties, man. And this happened down the road in Aston. So Indian men got bullied by the police, and they were selling drugs too. And the policemen maced them and roughed them up, and they were doing desk duty the next day, man. Slack at one, play it for me. Well, we play that, yeah? So this is some Asian boys getting harassed by the police.
Our officer is seen pulling one of the men to the side.
28-year-old was cautioned for possessing cannabis. But it's what appears to happen next that's caused controversy.
So the policeman kicked him. So a bit of a buffering problem. 1 second.
The officers appeared to grab and kick Junaid.
So Junaid was kicked by the policeman. You know what I mean? Look at that. These are undercover police.
Another appears to use CS spray.
And this poor Junaid got sprayed, hit with the baton. You know what I mean? It was sad for these Indians, man. These drug dealing Indians. And the police found weed on him. Trayvon Martin had nothing on him. Rashawn Charles didn't have nothing on him. And we still can't get justice. This man had weed. And we got justice, man. They got justice with no march, with no voting, with no protesting, man. It's like the other one. It's still buffering. All right, cool. We're going to get into it again.
Would attract the attention of passers-by who started to film what was going on their mobile phones. Now, I've been speaking to a 20-year-old man who appears to have been kicked and beaten by the police. The force knows that the video has the potential.
You know what says out, Paul? That this is an Indian woman too, yeah. You know what she said? A 40-year-old man that was beaten by the police. With us now, yeah, it was a 40-year-old drug dealer, a 40-year-old thug. This is a man, a regular man, got weed in, mind you, but somehow it's a man. I don't know. I mean, weed heads usually, you know, weed man usually a thug, you know, because to get weed, you gotta know a weed man. Weed man don't tend to sell weed. So what kind of circle are you rolling? But this man still remains to be a man, not a thug somehow. I don't know how, but keep going.
To assure the community that they have referred the matter to the IPCC, who will now decide whether or not to launch a formal investigation. But this is what the young man involved in the incident has been telling me today. It's a video that has been shared thousands of times on social media.
Skip it a bit.
Causing huge upset here on the streets of Burnham. It's been outside their local mosque.
Skip to the fights. Yeah, okay. So this is the incident that took place.
Pulling one of the men to the side. 28-year-old was cautioned for possessing cannabis. But it's what appears to happen next that's caused controversy.
So policeman kicked him, which is wrong. You know, he kicked him.
And the encounter quickly escalated. One officer draws his baton. Another appears to use CS spray.
Sprayed him, hit him with the baton, kicked him. So Junaid's on the floor, yeah? So Junaid was kicked on the leg. You know what I mean? So skip it down, so. Bit more. You know, hover over it so I can see the what's it called. Keep going, a bit more. Skip to the part where you see the representative. Keep going. Wait. Do you hear that? The 3 officers are assigned to desk duty, man. They're working at desk. They can't roam the streets, man. Drop that. That was Junaid there. You know what I mean? So Junaid got maced. Junaid's alive to this day. So I can drop that. Junaid didn't get gunned down by the police like Mark Duggan. He didn't get choked by the police like Rashawn Charles. Didn't get gunned down like Jermaine Baker, man. Kicked to the leg and maced. And the policeman that did it are assigned to death duties. Meanwhile, Mark Duggan's killer's free. Mark Duggan's killer, was it Christmas 3 months ago? Was probably sitting around the Christmas tree with his kids. Having a good time with kids. Probably summer swing around the corner. Mark Duggan's killer's going to be in the park with his kids, man. Push him on the swing. Meanwhile, my brother's dead. And Jermaine got justice, man. Jermaine got justice. You know why? Because Jermaine has leaders over him, man. If you watch the rest of the show, you see the leader, the politician that spoke for him. And guess what? Guess what happened? Well, they didn't have no protest. They didn't have a protest that went from Bronx, Brooklyn to America to England to Leeds to Manchester to Birmingham. They didn't have no Black Lives Matter. Did they go watch for the streets saying Black Lives Matter? They didn't do that. Did they even make the news? Trayvon Martin made the news in England. Trayvon Martin was killed with Skittles, man. Trayvon Martin had Skittles and is dead. This man had weed and he got justice. Trayvon Martin has Skittles and he can't get justice. This man had weed and got justice, man. Because regardless of the weed, police can't do what they did to him, man. Trayvon Martin had Skittles and somehow justified Zimmerman killing him. They fought Rashawn Charles swallow drugs. And that That's justified. That's why the police gets to live today. The police probably in bed now, you know, iron his clothes. His wife's probably iron his clothes so he can go out, also he can go wet tomorrow. Actually, I take that back, man, because the UK police look rough, man. Oh, God, look rough. And like, your Jamaican police are nice and iron. The UK police are rough, man. I don't think you're ironing that shit. But he's alive this day. No death duties. Remember, these Indian men, they got justice, man. No march, no anything. You know why? Because they don't beg. Black people beg, man. They rose up and said, listen, you're not going to harm one of our people, man. You're not going to do it, man. And the white man respected that. So, you know what? You're right, man. I'm sorry. These men are going on death street tomorrow. What do? We beg? And like, come on, everybody hates a beggar. Oh, God, me especially. Still like for all my Jamaicans out there, but I don't like beggars, man. And just like beggars make you sick. You're like, nah, you know what? Well, we'll look into it. Yeah, we'll look into it. Movement. Black people always begging for justice. You're lucky in the bloody country. You know what I mean? The Indian man, he don't beg. He demands it, not harming my people. You watch the rest of the video, there was Asian MPs, man, and they put their foot down. And this drug dealing Pakistani man got justice. Meanwhile, innocent Rashan Charles is dead, man. And he was, I believe he was like 17 years old. He had children as well, man. Children young. And his children can't see him no more, man. Slack, yeah. Anyway, give me Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Was there a time when Margaret Thatcher was in power
Mm-hmm.
and she said she was going to come down to spread the word of the black men? And that at the time they were fighting the Falkland War
Mm-hmm.
and sent them to the army.
Wouldn't surprise you, man.
And, every hardware shop in Antwerp was sold out to Masheke. Waiting for Margaret Thatcher to come down.
I heard Margaret Thatcher shut down all the mines.
Yeah.
Everywhere black people used to work, shut it down, man. You know, man, we know why. We know why. You want to know why Margaret Thatcher did that? You want to know why Margaret Thatcher wants black men to fight in the war? Because black women hate black men. You see black men that don't give black women attention. Hate them, man. They hate them. Me and after Crush used to work in, when we were younger, used to work in Mackey's, man. As a white woman that we didn't look twice on, and this bitch hated us from passion, because she knew that really we would never look at her twice. She couldn't fathom it. She know that, like, oh, look, it's two young black boys, you know, they probably like Tamika and Shanae and this, that, and they would never never even think about me. Like, I don't come in their mind. And she's hate us, man. Come to slavery, she make us clean this and clean that, and just hate us. And I couldn't figure it why, man. And that's what it was. When a black man wouldn't even look on her. Black men like white women, we shouldn't, but we do. And them white girls that they do like get all the attention. But the black man that don't like white women, that white woman is bitter, man. She ends up hating black women because she can't see why the black man's with her and not her. She can't see why the black, she's like, looks like, why is he with her, man? Look at her, man. She's black and ugly. And why she's not with me? And she hates you for not liking him as well. And that's what Maggie Thatcher was, man. So a brown teeth white woman that's hated black men. Hated black men. Wanted to, so what's she say? She's going to scoop up every black man and put them in the war. Shut down the factories that black men used to work in. Left us unemployment less. Just hated black people, man. Because she, you know, if you ever seen Margaret Thatcher, come on, man, you know why, man. And a black, even in slavery, you know, black man looking on that, man. And the man she's with is worthless, you know, he can't do much, and she's vexed. And that's why these black strapping men. And you know, black men got low self-esteem. They'll go with a white woman, but not that low. And that hurts. That hurts like, oh, not even me. Whew. Like, yo, nigga, you're nobody, and you want to have sex with me? Like, no, I ain't that low. And it burns. That's all it is. That's it. I've seen them before. I've seen their type before. It just burns them. They come to you all proud and everything, and you realize like what? You don't like? No, I don't. And that's what it is, man. In fact, I'm kind of what's the word? I'm kind of offended, man. What makes you think that we'll like you, man? Are we that low? I seen fat white women come up to me with confidence, man. I'm thinking, who's ever been to Jamaica, man? Yeah. You've been to Jamaica? Fat in England, fat white women are they're all depressed and oh man, diet and I'm becoming fat. In Jamaica, where's that depression? They walk around confident, man, on the beach, just proud, like, yo. Because again, they're not black, man. Like, you know what I mean? You worship them. And even the fattest white woman who in England ain't nothing, man. White people laugh at fat white women. Oh, look at this big one here. They laugh at him. But Jamaica, she's somebody. She see them on the beach, man. See them touring, see them on the beach, just walking around and, yo, getting all. You go to them shubbeans. What kind of white woman's in them shubbeans, man? The fat white women, man. And they're getting all the black belly, they're getting all of them, man. You go to Shubin, you don't see what they call pretty white woman there. The fat woman in there, and she's confident too, man. She's confident. She's getting what's in Darroy and Dennis. What's the old Jamaican names? Leroy and Devroy. Yo, come on, man. But is that the clash, yeah? Go on, give me Zeph and I. Sister unnecessary. Cause tell me I'm lying, man. The same white in their own community, nobody, but they come in the black community. Yo. Yeah, they rent a dress, man. Poor Rasta man's back. You know what I mean? To make a little money, walking out all the fat white women, man. The white men that can't get no love in England, they go to Jamaica and they're like supermodel, man. Black man like, why? And all them sour fat white women, just it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. You should, she see them on the beach. You go to a tourist resort like, you know, Ochi or Montego Bay, and they're prancing around the beach, man. Cooking to death. It's more red than cooking like bacon. Just prancing around the beach, confident as hell. I mean, yo, I saw in England yesterday, he was covered up, long coat and everything. You know what I mean? Covering up your flap. In Jamaica, bikini out and everything. And guess what? They ain't doing it in vain. Black men are chasing it down, man. It's like,
she came out with the papers here in England. She was known as a Madam of Birmingham. She owned like prostitutes and.
I don't think I've seen it still. Carry on.
Yeah, she was on the front page. We know the woman and we know the guy. And he was 19 when he married her.
Who's in Benefit Street? The program on Benefit Street. Who's a white D, man? White. Imagine the black man that can't find a man. Not white D. So when you're white in 2019, it's something to be white, man. D is fat. And in a yard, kids were sleeping on clothes. I don't know about white people. Something about clothes, man. They don't have chest of drawers. They all got clothes on the floor. And she somehow found a man. A black man too. Meanwhile, black man, you can't find one? What? It's something to be white, man. 2019. You can't find one? Black man said, I can't find a good man. D don't have that problem. You'll go in gym and trying to work hard. Every black woman getting them butt shots. What if they getting them butt shots for man? D ain't got no butt shots, man. D ain't clean. I watched the episode when D goes, a quote. This is what D said. I'm gonna take a bath. I thought, right, this is nasty. I thought, what? Don't you take a bath? You use that episode. D was like, I think I'm gonna take a shower. I was like, yo, she ain't short term man star. But anyway, all right, give me the last part of the article. Let me wrap up real quick. We're running out of time. The last part of the whole thing. So basically, they solved this whole thing out. And 1 second. No, give me the resolution.
All right, the resolution.
Wait. I'm trying to get it, man. 1 second. I'm trying to find it. The part of this, man, it made me almost drop down. Your jeans food, the March. All right, read the resolution on the 17th. So black men marched and did their thing, yeah. Won this, got the race bar dropped. After all this, look what happened after the race bar dropped. It is. So we got the race bar dropped the same day Martin Luther King did the speech. So after this now, this is what happened now. Read that for me.
On the 17th September.
So now they dropped the race bar. Watch this.
Ragbir Singh, a Sikh, became Bristol's first non-white bus conductor.
Look at that, man. Black man, you did all the marching and boycotting, and the Indian man was the first non-white man. You think a black man will be? Even after all that, man, the Indian man got it first. Like what after the Prussia brought last week, man. They use us to fight for their cause, and once it's done, they're pissed off now. Once upon a time, the Irish and black men were together, man. We were both being discriminated. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? We just stick this together, man. They use us. And once they got lifted, the Irishman. Once they got lifted, Liam Neeson said that he wanted to kill any black bastard. Indian man also said, yeah, man, because it's a problem against ethics, man. I mean, ethics, man. And once he gets lifted, yeah, you're your own, you're black, man. Yeah, we're different, man. They always do that. Same with the homosexuals. This whole Black Lives Matter, it's a thing for the homosexuals, man. And once he gets lifted, like, yeah, move, man. Yeah, it's fine. No, we did all this hard work, all this boycotting and walking to work. And the first bus driver that wasn't white was the Indian man. Who didn't march. Come on, man.
That's the matter of ceremony.
Oh, man. Come on, it's ridiculous, man. But anyway, that's the class. Let's say the one quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, so now that stands now in their records, even though we don't all fighting, the first one to go down in record as first bus conductor, and even from the people that have done all the marching.
Rugby a thing, man. Rugby Singh he didn't set up an interview and get declined. Rugby Singh, Indian cricketers didn't lose their job. A black one did. Learn Constantine, he did. But Rugby Singh got the job, man. You know what I mean? And that's why his nations do this use, man. So anyway, that's the class. I'm gonna hand it over to Priest and Prophet Prussia with the announcements and the prayers.
We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. With a new brother or sister comes into school for 6 months. So it comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the heads to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will call each other. After the 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the heads to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th. Ma'ashara, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury, department, priest fund, a free will offering, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocation is the Passover on Saturday, the 20th of April. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a UPAT in the school, to start with all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And with that, we're going to rise and face east. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer.
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, the Falinawa, Lakam, Cow, Yuwam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'ah, Tabaya Ainawa, Banasayawan, Abor, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Lahafpara, La'aiwalamyam, Aman, in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Praise thee, Hakat, the power. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi,
Bob Kushar,
Baba Kushar,
the Noah,
the Father Noah,
Haka,
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 Lara Pa'ah,
Lara Pa'ah,
Kau Makala,
Kal Makala,
Kau Madawa,
Bokal Madawa,
Haka,
Haka,
Lataha,
Lataha,
Hamatazarayim,
Hamatazarayim,
Haka,
Haka,
Lahafiyam,
Lahakuyam,
Hamafiyam,
Hamafiyam,
Haka,
Haka,
Al Bukawa,
Awakawa,
Hatama Allah,
Hatama Allah,
Garishan,
Lagarashan,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi,
the Wada,
the Wada,
Aman,
Aman. And in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of
in
Yahawashi,
the name of Yahawashi,
please give us the power,
give us
the power to heal
the power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean
the
spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahawashi,
the name of Yahawashi,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Next prayer is the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahawashi,
Wa Yahawashi,
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim,
Mata Zabiyah,
Mata Zabiyah,
Allah-Wapi-Hannah,
Alawapyahana,
Ha Allah-Wapian,
Ha Alawapyan,
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Suranyam,
Ha Patazayanyam,
Ha Potazayanyam,
Ha Aliam,
Ha Kalayayam,
Wa Akwafiam,
Wa Akwafyam,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi,
the Wada,
the Wada,
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahawashi,
and Yahawashi,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohanna,
commanding General Yohanna,
the generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
the officers,
and the sisters,
and
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in
Yahawashi,
the name of Yahawashi,
thank you,
so be
so be it.
it.
And the curses, blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things
and
living,
all things living,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in
Yahawashi,
the name of Yahawashi,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now,
right now,
send evils and curses,
send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishments and destruction,
and death to the heathen
and death to the heathen
that speak against
that
us,
speak against us,
the teachers,
the
princes,
princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school,
and the schools,
send evils and curses,
send evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishments and destruction,
and death to the heathen,
and death to the heathen,
and shake loose the pockets
and shake loose the pockets
of the rich of Israel
of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school,
that refuse to give to the school,
force their riches
force their riches
to enter into thy sanctuary,
to enter into thy sanctuary,
send evils and curses,
and evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction,
and punishments and destruction,
and death to the Edomites,
and death to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and the Asians,
and their drug dealers,
and their drug dealers,
the court system,
the court system,
the prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Asian,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posse Comitazi,
Posse Comitazi,
the gay movement,
gay
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
national space programs,
gas space programs,
army,
army,
navy,
navy,
air force,
air force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open up the internet
and the airways,
and the airways,
the cable access
the
channels
cable access channels,
and the radio channels,
and the radio channels,
convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy evil
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us
and brings with death
and brings with death
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that try to stop us
that tried to stop us
from broadcasting your words
from broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the terrorists,
Let loose all the terrorists,
cause them to go to and fro
cause them to go to and fro
through the earth and destroy,
through the earth and destroy,
cause the terrorists
cause the terrorists
to come against
to
America
come against America
and destroy them in their
and
strongholds.
destroy them in their strongholds.
Let America shake.
Let America shake.
Let the UK shake
Let the UK shake
at the hands of the
at
terrorists.
the hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahweh shine,
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel,
Michael and Gabriel,
come down with the flying
come
saucers,
down with the flying saucers,
and kill all the heathen
and kill all the heathen
that come up against us, as we speak thy
as
word,
we speak thy word,
cause it to be known by all,
cause it to be known by all,
that it is the angels that have done it,
that is the angels that have on it,
cause it to be spread through the media,
cause it to be spread through the media,
throughout the whole world, cause them to shake at thy coming,
cause them shake at thy coming,
in the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. That prayer is to bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barakanawa.
Barakanawa.
Wayasha Allah.
Wayasha Allah.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapayim.
Sapayim.
Barak Rapah.
Barak Rapah.
Bagun Hagun.
Bagun Hagun.
The Gordon family.
The Gordon family.
The Bennett family.
The Bennett family.
That's it.
Itara.
Carmel.
Alishai.
Ayala.
Kaya.
Zaira.
Aiden. All of Israel.
Right. Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
The water.
Aman.
And what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect those loved ones. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. With that, we're going to give one a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madim Shabbat, Madim Barak, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Barakatah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Shabbat.
And we're going to say Sar, so we're going to turn towards the it says, Men of Israel, Madim Shabbat, Madim Barak,
Yahweh Shema Alatah Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yat Yamata, class dismissed.